That isn't just the sound of the 2016 Mercedes-Benz C-Class high-strength steel and aluminum frame being formed. It's the sound of conviction. Conviction that created a lighter, quicker, and more efficient C-Class, whose beautiful form commands attention, while its more powerful, fuel-efficient engine demands to be driven. This is what conviction sounds like. Now, discover what it feels like in a 2016 Mercedes-Benz C-Class.
Blog Talk Radio.
Here we go. Blast off.
This is True Capitalist Radio. True Capitalist Radio.
I am your host, the man they call Ghost.
The badass of business.
Give him capitalism or give him death.
That's it. Period.
Broadcasting from his Skyline office studios in beautiful downtown Austin, Texas.
You sound fruitier than a box of Fruit Loops, for Christ's sake.
And now, he'll take it from here. Your host, the prognosticator of prognosticators, the man they call Ghost.
That's right, folks. Thank you very much. It's Baller Friday. I'm hyped. I hope you are, too. Anyway, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. Of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, thank you very much for tuning in with me on this Baller Friday edition. This is episode number 204. 204 episodes of the True Capitalist Radio Show have gone by. And before we get into anything else, I'd like for everybody to please retweet the broadcast, all right? Go to the social networks, go to the forums, go to the blogs, and spread it around! Spread it around! Spread it around like wildfire! And let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house, okay? And for all you fat asses, of course, we got all kinds of little buttons underneath the player right there. Since you're too freaking lazy to open up a freaking window, it's just a freaking click, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. Anyway, folks, a lot of things to talk about. All right, a lot of things to talk about. I mean, I really don't know what to start on first, but since it is Baller Friday, I think it's about time for everybody to start talking about what we like to call a little bit of the markets. How about that, huh? Oh, man. And let me tell you, we saw a little bit of a helter-skelter situation happen out here, folks. I mean, no BS. A little bit of a helter-skelter situation. We're going to talk about it here. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Dow Jones Industrials is down today, 74.17 points. That's a percentage increase of 0.58%, closing out the Dow Jones at 12,666.50 points for the Dow Jones Industrials. And the reason that we're seeing a decrease, folks, is because the economic data that came out for the United States it wasn't as strong as a lot of the economists would like out here. As you heard, folks, the GDP growth was at 2.8% rate in the fourth quarter of 2011. Of course, it was a beat on the last year's number of 2010 fourth quarter, but still it was a weak number. It showed very, very soft growth, but not enough to build confidence in the market, folks. So this is why you saw a lot of retraction, particularly in the Dow Jones Industrial sector, because these are the stocks that are not only based here in America as far as the American economy, as far as growth is concerned, but they're internationally based. These are multinational corporations, and a lot of the growth that we see in this GDP number has a lot to do with the 30 companies that are in the Dow Jones Industrials. The growth meaning that we are actually producing something as a country. That's what that means. All right, we're actually, producing. We're actually doing something. We're growing. And the only way we can grow is the Dow Jones Industrials are not only creating and making jobs here in America, but are also exporting whatever they're creating here in America to other markets throughout the international community. And if we're having a growth rate that, I'll be completely honest with you, folks, I'm not as pessimistic as what the market showed this particular GDP growth. I mean, I thought it was fairly decent, but at the same time, we heard caution that we could see retraction from this 2.8% growth in the 2011 fourth quarter. We could see a possible retraction. So this is what had everybody in the Dow Jones Industrials just kind of retracted today. Everybody was selling off. That's why you saw a decrease today in the markets. All right? As a matter of fact, these people are sitting over here saying they're bored. Implement chat room martial law on these sons of bitches if they're bored. Implement chat room martial law. I'm not going to sit over here and allow these stupid milky-licking pieces of nipple-clamp-loving, butt-plug up-the-ass-looking, lucky I'm even here for a Baller Friday doing a show having pieces of crap sit here and flap their fat Cheeto-stained fingers on the keyboard talking malarkey that, I'm bored. Well, shove it up your ass. All right? You'll even be more bored now that I've implemented chat room martial law, boy. Anyway, once again, this is why we saw a decrease in the Dow Jones Industrials. And, once again, if we do see a retraction from this 2.8% GDP growth in the fourth quarter of 2011, it could spell a double-dip potential. All right, let's just go ahead and put it on the table. This is why people are retracted right now. It could spell for double-dip potential. This is why Ben Bernanke went back. Remember, last fall? He was talking about how he was going to extend interest rates at these levels, the current levels, till 2013. Well, here this week, he announced that he was going to extend those levels to 2014. So just based upon his economic data, or the Federal Reserve's economic data, they see something that, in my personal opinion, that came out today in the economic data as the 2.8% growth in the GDP fourth quarter 2011, it seems fairly well face value, but if you read into the future prospects of a potential retraction of that number, this is what's got everybody running scared. All right? Anyway, let's continue going. S&P 500 closed down modestly, but still on the downside. 2.10 points on the decrease, a percentage decrease of 0.16%, closing out the S&P at 1,316.33 points. For the S&P 500. We've got the NASDAQ. Believe it or not, it was the only goddamn equities market that closed up on the upside. Can you believe that? And why would it be closing up on the upside exactly? People are saying, well, wait a minute, Ghost. I don't get it. Why is the NASDAQ closing? Helter-skelter. All right? Helter-skelter. That's why. And let me explain why I'm saying this. Because next week, believe it or not, Facebook is going to announce its initial public offering for, stocks going public. So, after next week, you should be able to find some stocks on the stock exchange as it relates to Facebook. All right, believe it or not. And if you take a look at that anticipation, because the news came out today, all right, that Facebook will go public next week, everybody related to Facebook, the people that are underwriting Facebook, it was at Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, they saw some increases today. Facebook, people that were somehow business related to Facebook, gaming companies that were related, everything went up today in the NASDAQ. This is what caused the increase. So, once again, a lot of speculation, a lot of .com type of aroma in the NASDAQ markets, in my personal opinion. Doesn't this feel like the freaking 90s all of a sudden? Just because Facebook is going to, have an initial public offering, all of a sudden everybody's having a circle jerk in the NASDAQ. It's stupid. Look, all right, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I can understand that everybody's hyped that all Facebook is going to come on the market. That means there's going to be some more investor sentiment going towards the way of the tech stocks. But let's be completely honest here with a lot of these tech stocks. I'm not talking about all of them, because believe me, I have some I'm not going to say a tremendous amount of my portfolio, but I do have some tech stock in my portfolio. But we have to realize that a lot of this anticipation of earnings is what's fueling the speculation of all these tech stocks. And I'm talking about the Pandoras that recently got initial public offering. I'm talking about the LinkedIn. I'm talking about Groupon. I mean, did you hear about Groupon? Oh, my God. We were covering that here on the True Capitalist radio broadcast when Groupon.com actually went public. Everybody was having a freaking circle jerking going, oh, I got to have that share. I got to buy it. And literally Groupon.com, the shares went up, was it 40, 50, 60%? The first couple of weeks. I mean, something ridiculous. I mean, just an exuberant amount. I mean, I think they even went higher than that. I don't even remember because I thought it was stupid. I was criticizing it then, and I'm glad to be criticizing it now because let me tell you, Groupon.com is finding it very hard to keep its business model afloat, and that was my exact criticism when the damn thing went into the initial public offering phase of initiating stocks to the public. I mean, that was my criticism when everybody's out there flocking to these damn things with this ridiculous notion of anticipated earnings. All right, now everybody's losing their ass in that investment, just like I had suggested. I mean, not only did I call that decline, do y'all remember when AOL purchased the Huffington Post for a freaking, was it $300 or $400, $500 million? Y'all remember that? And y'all can look back in the archive, blogtalkradio.com/ghost. Right when that happened, I was telling everybody, look, you need to start running away from that stock because that was a ridiculous buy. There was no freaking reason to have it. And everybody didn't listen. At first, people started buying into that stupid nonsense. You take a look at that. I even blogged about that. You take a look at the price on when I said it was going to go completely kaput and take a look at it now. It's a disgrace. That's why I'm saying, folks, don't believe the hype. NASDAQ is high risk, high reward. I'm not saying that you should just completely turn your head at any potential financial opportunities, but you take a look at the balance books of these stocks, all right? Make sure that these stocks have cash on hand if they can't potentially keep their current business model afloat. You know, make sure that, they're not going out here, having indoor swimming pools for the employees and, spending the goddamn corporate money on all this ridiculous .com nonsense, and make sure that these damn people that are in charge of whatever tech corporation that you happen to own, you better make sure that these people know what they're talking about, that they're innovating at all times, that they're if they are investing in anything, they should be talking about research and development as it pertains to the continuity of whatever the business model is based on. So anyway, let me go ahead and lift chat room martial law, and if we see any more boards scrolled on the screen there, we're just going to go ahead and lock it down. All right, that's what we're going to do. As a matter of fact, I'm not even going to lift it up because right when I said that, people are starting to scroll it. So you know what? We're not even going to lift it, so screw you. I'm not lifting it until after the markets, all right? I'm not lifting it until after the markets because I've got tens of thousands of capitalists that listen to me throughout the world that listen to the markets, that depend on the commentary that I'm giving forth about these markets, for Christ's sake, and I refuse to allow you dumbass troll terrorists, you cyber vermin, you disgusting, filthy waste of human flesh to sit over here and flap your Dorito-stained fingers on the keyboard and besmirch my broadcasts, especially during the markets. Do you understand that? All you people, every single one of you stupid, disgusting waste of human life that are flapping your fat sausages of fingers on the keyboard saying, I'm bored, you are going to be shining the shoes of the capitalists that are listening, that are taking this commentary, and that are utilizing it to better their lives. You people are going to be cleaning the shit stalls of these people. Do you understand that? I mean, I just hope that you realize your position in life, all you people that are flapping your fat Cheeto-stained fingers saying, I'm bored. I mean, don't bitch and moan when all you can do is just the highest position of occupation that you can obtain in life is cleaning enema bags for a living. Don't blame anybody but yourself, because instead of listening to people that are sitting here kicking you free knowledge, you decide, oh, I want to pretend like this is a Family Guy episode. Shut up, you stupid morons. I'm just telling you, each and every one of you wasted human life that are saying you're bored, you're going to be shining our shoes, boy. You understand that? And don't be bitching. When we're sitting over there, kicking you in the head, kicking you in the ass, calling you the piece of trash that you are. All right? You better be happy with the tip we give you, too, boy. You understand that? You better be happy with the tip we give you. Piece of crap. Stupid, man. Stupid. Sick of these people that are saying, I'm bored. Well, get the hell out of here, then, if you're bored. Get out! Do you think I want to sit over here and just, I'm supposed to feel sorry for you? And somebody's sitting here saying, hey, I'm 17 years old. I'm currently cleaning shit bags and shit bowls. Hey, you're at the right place at the right time, kid. Don't take your shit bowl cleaning money and blow it on some stupid bimbo that, is sitting over there giving you hand jobs in mommy and daddy's car when you take her out on the weekends. Do you understand? What you should be doing is taking that money and putting it into somewhere. And I know you can't invest because you got to wait till you're 18. I know you can't get into these fancy financial instruments that I'm describing here, but the least you can do is start obtaining some silver, start obtaining some gold, making sure that crap is safe. It's in a safety deposit box or in a freaking safe, whatever the case might be. You understand? Do something that's going to progress your life. Do not just don't throw your money away, man. Do not throw your money away. Make your money work for you. I mean, hell, you're 17 years old. I mean, why don't you think of something? You know what I mean? Why don't you think of something? Why don't you utilize that? And, this summer, this spring, I don't know, every municipality is different, folks. So let me caution you with this right away. When you want to go out and start making businesses, government makes business hard. So, when I suggest business ideas and people that go out and look at, the reality of the fact is that you got to go through all kinds of bureaucratic, municipal, and state bureaucracies and pay them their due with permit fees and all this other nonsense before you can go out there and even do business. That's an unfortunate fact of reality as a capitalist. All right, it's stupid, it sucks, it's pathetic, but, hey, we can only fight one battle at a time, man, you know what I mean? But inevitably, as a young kid, even if your mom and dad don't give two rat's asses about you, why don't you find a mentor, man? You know what I mean? Why don't you go out there and talk to some people? Instead of sitting over there, tickling your ass crack with your friends, for Christ's sake, why don't you go out there and talk to people? Why don't you think of business ideas? You know what I mean? Why don't you think about, hey, look, it's going to be spring, summertime. Why don't I go out and, go up to an independent business somewhere in my town and ask them, hey, look, I want to set up shop right in front of your damn little shop out here. I'm going to sell some damn snow cones. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to sell some snow cones right here, and, I'll give you, 10%, whatever. Just negotiate, negotiate something. All right, and say, hey, look, I know that, you're going to sit over here and say, hey, well, you're making money, this and that. Hey, I'm bringing in business, all right? It's going to be hot out here. All right, I'm bringing in business. I'm not saying everybody should go out and become freaking snow cone sellers, folks. I'm just suggesting that there are ways to make money. I mean, why don't you go out to the outer city limits of where the hell you're at? Why don't you go up to these farmers that are growing all these crops, you know what I mean, and just, start offering them, hey, what do you want right now? Some of the stuff that you just harvested, what do you want? And you can buy directly from the goddamn producer. Load your goddamn truck. That's why out here in Texas we all got trucks out here. You know what I mean? Whenever you see trucks advertised on TV, you notice they advertise the payload. That's what that means, you freaking idiots. Like, how much are you going to get paid for the load that you could put in your freaking truck? You go out there and, you get some fruit. You get some watermelons. Whatever fruit that, is highly consumed in your area. You go go out there to the side of the road and make sure that you have all your permits to do this, but go out to the side of the road and just kind of say, hey, I got fruit right here, and boom, regardless of how much you make. It's your money, you stupid moron. I'm just saying, man, come on. I mean, get a goddamn shoebox, all right? I'm talking about people that are complete idiots here. I'm not talking about you people that are, got some sense going on. You could, probably use your brain. You don't have to do this type of minimalistic, small business nonsense. I'm talking about the people that are out here bored and, I can't do it. I'm bored. I'm stupid. I mean, why don't you get a shoe shine box, all right? I mean, why don't you get a shoe shine box and just start going up to people that are in affluent areas in your downtown region and just say, hey, you want a shoe shine right here? You want a shoe shine? Hey, and if your pride is too high for you to even think about doing something like that, well, then what the hell are you doing now, you scumbag? All right? For you people that are like, I would never shine shoes. Are you kidding me? Well, then what the hell are you doing now? All right? What the hell are you doing right now? You ain't doing a goddamn thing but putting a couple of fingers up your shit funnel, taking it out, putting it in your damn face, and smelling the freaking whiff of your goddamn life reality. That's what you're doing. I mean, do anything for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. I mean, it's stupid, man. You kids are getting credit lines right when you're 18 years old. All you got to do is have a goddamn credit line or a freaking job, and you got to be 18 years old, and you have to have that job for like 2 or 3 months, and freaking credit card people are throwing you credit cards. Instead of going out there and blowing it on crap, why don't you get yourself a piece of, expensive video equipment on credit, huh? And say, hey, I'll go out and, I'm a videographer now. I'm a professional videographer, all right? I'm $30 an hour videographer. I kid you not, you can make some cake doing that. I mean, look at Austin, Texas. You got so many people out here that are videographers out here, but they're actually getting paid. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, man, so all you scumbags that are out here giving me freaking, I can't do it, I'm bored, and you can't. Give me a freaking break. And I'm saying, look, people are saying, oh, I tried to do that, and the police did this. Hey, that's the city, the municipality, the county, the parish, the township, the state, the federal government. This is the way we live in. Now you understand that when you hear people from the capitalist persuasion suggest that there's too much regulation in business, that's what the hell we're talking about. Where you can't even open up a freaking lemonade stand without, I mean, you've heard about this, right, folks? Little girls, 10, 11 years old, open up a freaking lemonade stand down their street corner, for Christ's sake. Some stupid old windbag neighbor calls the freaking code compliance or, whatever bureaucratic freaking arm that is supposed to overlook this nonsense, goes over there and actually gives these people tickets and closes up shop. I mean, this is what we're talking about. It's regulation in business that ruins business. I mean, this is what's stagnating our economy right now, you morons. Jesus Christ, this government regulation is what's ruining our economy at this point in time. This is what prevents people from actually doing what I just suggested. Because I'm reading people's chat here. People are saying, hey, I tried that, Ghost, but, the cops did this, and I tried this, and they closed me down here. Hey, that's the way it is, unfortunately. It's a fact of life. Do you understand why capitalists, whenever you see them, they're always, they're kind of old-looking, they look like they've been around, for Christ's sake. It's because they're always worrying about stupid crap like this, all right? I mean, it's bad enough that they're taking an initial investment, taking their own money, all right, and putting it into a concept, whether it's a business, whether it's an investment, whatever it is. And then you've got the goddamn government swinging its arm and saying, wait a minute, you can't do this without a certificate of occupancy. You can't do this without a certificate of health. You can't do this without a certificate of zoning. I mean, just give me a freaking break, man. I mean, I remember I was involved with a venture, a brick-mortar venture, a little bit more than several years back. But, I mean, we actually had to pay money to some stupid, dumbass, city, municipal-funded historical society, all right? I kid you not, a historical society, just so that we could have the permission to open up a business in a particular area, or actually in a particular building. You know, the building in particular supposedly was some historical building for the freaking municipality that we were at. And we actually had to pay these idiots on top of all the other, you know, bureaucratic mechanisms and outgoing costs and so on and so forth. So screw all you people that are sitting here saying, I'm bored. You want to know why you're bored? You have no ambition. You got no balls. You got no integrity. You got no pride. All you are is a waste of human flesh. So instead of sitting over here wasting your time, my time, everybody else's time by sitting here wasting bandwidth and flapping your fat Cheeto-stained fingers on the keyboard saying you're goddamn bored, either get your ass up, get a freaking job, no matter what job it is, all right? Save your capital, and if you don't want to do that, well then, with all due respect, kill yourself, all right? We don't need any more unproductive people, just blowing nothing more than hot air into this world. Jesus Christ, man. I'm serious. I'm sick and tired of I have no compassion. We're going to talk about this at the end of the show. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go off on a freaking tirade about it at the beginning here. I mean, for you folks that are just coming in, we have implemented chat room martial law because these damn cyber vermin out here are freaking scrolling the chat room. And I know there's a lot of people that sit here and listen into the chat, or listen in and watch the chat, and unfortunately their freaking computer crashes because these idiots are sitting here spamming nothing of any kind of significance. So anyway, folks, I'm just saying, man, can we please get up off our asses, all right, and realize that, yeah, okay, we know Barack Obama, he's a borderline socialist, quasi-communist, all right, he's implementing all kinds of government regulations, he's implementing all kinds of government institutions, but still, you idiots, we still have illegal immigrants coming over into this country to work below minimum wage. I just can't believe this. I mean, this is where I changed my whole idealism as it relates to illegal immigration. All right, I mean, I've changed my whole outlook on it. You know, I was watching the debates last night. We're going to talk about that later, and they were hounding each other on immigration. Look, let me tell you something, all right? I'm down here in Texas. All right, we have a lot of illegal immigrants walking around out here in Texas, believe me, all right? But let me tell you something right now. If we in Texas were to throw some goddamn iron fist legislation, some anti-immigrant legislation, we would be in the same predicament as Alabama and Georgia is right now, who can't even have enough people out there because, well, when I mean out there, I'm talking about on their crop fields, because they passed some state anti-immigrant legislation that basically ran out all the illegal immigrants out of those two states. Now there's nobody to pick the crops. You know, there's nobody to pick the crops out there in the fields of Georgia or goddamn Alabama. And the Americans that are going out there, they're not lasting 4 or 5 hours out there picking freaking crops. All right? I mean, they're not even lasting a whole day's work. I mean, even if they last a whole day's work, they're not back the next day. And this isn't some crap pay either. Remember, I mean, these farmers have they are well aware that they have to pay a certain level of minimum wage to American people, and they're more than willing to do that. But these goddamn people that are collecting entitlements, welfare cards, and housing voucher programs, the so-called PO in America, there's over about 30 or 40 or 50,000 jobs right now available in Georgia and Alabama, and they're paying $100 to $300 a day, depending on how long you work per day and depending on your level of skill. All right? I mean, minimum you can get is $100 a day. I mean, you know, $100 cash, baby. All right? $100 cash. All right, and that's, I don't understand. I mean, give me a freaking break. I don't understand why people are sitting here bitching. And, well, I'm too good for picking picking fruit, Ghost. I'm too good for picking fruit. Oh, well, what aren't you too good for, huh? What aren't you too good for? Well, I'm supposed to do something that I'm supposed to get paid $70,000 a year starting off because I'm an American. Oh, give me a freaking break. Are you kidding me? You know what? This is America, all right? You don't get what you want. You get what you get, you ungrateful prick. All right? And if you can't get what you want, it doesn't give you the right to just sit there and be some waste of human life and a detriment on American civilization. So for all you people that want sympathy for me and the capitalists and anybody who believes in our particular economic perspective, you got another thing coming, all right? You got a better chance finding Elvis than to sit here and to get sympathy from us, because you're not getting 1 ounce of sympathy from me. When we've got illegal immigrants coming into this country working below minimum wage, idiots, and they're able to not only save money, they're not only able to buy houses. Yeah, immigrants are buying houses out here, folks. They're getting bank accounts at Bank of America, you idiots, all right? Why don't you look it up for yourself? I mean, they're becoming such an economic impact in this country that they're even advertising during American English-speaking sporting events. Do you understand this? I mean, that means that they're becoming more of an economic impact than the actual American public. Give me a freaking break. Anyway, let me continue on, for Christ's sake, because, you know, these people, I just lifted chat room martial law. I gave engineer the hand sign over here. Look at these people. They're bored. I'm bored. Just implement chat room martial law. Screw these idiots. I'm not going to sit here and you see, this is what you get. You know what I'm saying? This is what you get out here. You know, you hear all these idiots like Alex Jones and these freaking David Ikes and Alan Watts and all these stupid, dumbass conspiracy theorist idiots, right? You know, they say, oh, look what's happening, totalitarianism. And yeah, totalitarianism is coming in, but it has nothing to do with Argonian reptilian shapeshifters. It has nothing to do with, you know, some secret cabal of Satanists. All right? It has everything to do with these goddamn bureaucratic governments of power that have gone completely haywire, that have gone completely so huge and so compartmentalized, and there's so much vested interest into the people that are actually working this goddamn bureaucracy that there is no stopping them. There's no stopping them. But you see, you're justifying their totalitarianism, you idiots, all right? I mean, just case in point, take a look at this chat room here, all right? I'm actually kicking knowledge to people out here. I'm actually teaching people not only what the future holds for our potential brave new world, but I'm also telling people that, hey, you know, we're headed towards a two-tier system, all right? And I've said this many times. You're either going to be a part of the upper class or you're going to be a part of the crap, all right? If you listen to this broadcast and you take a listen to all the financial advice, the analysis, everything that I say, all right, and try to apply it to your life, I guarantee you that you will be a part of the damn upper class, all right? It's not that difficult. The only people that make it difficult is the people themselves, their bad decision-making, their stupidity, their ridiculousness. So that's why I'm saying, folks, we're headed towards a two-tier system. And if you want to sit back and make a big joke and say, I'm bored and I don't care, well, then don't be fucking bitching. Excuse my French. Don't be bitching when you're out there in a freaking bread line for 2 days waiting for one loaf of bread to feed your whole family from Big Brother government. Do you understand that? Don't be bitching when you're out there in the cold in the midst of the next Great Depression, all right, waiting for a freaking bowl of soup. Don't be pointing the fingers at us capitalists saying that we never gave you an opportunity to get yourself out of your subjugation. Hey, life isn't fair, assholes, all right? Life isn't fair. That's why you have to take your own individual pride, integrity, and will and ambition and have yourself sustain continuity until the end of your life. And continuity does not mean, hey, I'm able to sleep in a cardboard box. All right, I'm able to take craps in dumpsters. No. Let me tell you something right now. You know what continuity is? It's the ability to make your life worth something. You know, your life. Let me tell you what your life is. It's this materialization of what is you stupid idiots. All right? All you people that are in here, I'm bored, and I'm freaking moron. I don't know. Hey, who the hell are you? Who the hell are you, you stupid morons? Have you ever asked yourself that? What is this animation that creates this physical representation of me? What is it that creates the thought processes in my brain to make this an animated reality? Haven't you ever thought about that, you stupid moron? No, because you're too worried about what everybody else is doing and everybody else's interpretation and everybody else's materialization. Making you insignificant, making you worthless, insignificant, and when you die, there will be nothing left to show for your time here on this realm. No type of physical materialization, representation of what you are. Whether it being stories passed down from generation to generation, whether it be knowledge bequeathed or knowledge expounded, whether it's innovation, whether it's creativity. Sick and tired of these people that are out here making their lives insignificant. If your lives are that insignificant and you don't have any ambition to do anything, if you have no integrity for yourself, well then kill yourself. Jesus Christ. This life is what you make of it. But if you're going to be sitting back and doing absolutely nothing but tickling your ass cracks, counting the dingleberries in your ass hairs, all right, making other people's lives miserable as the basis of your existence, and then you wonder why your life is so pathetic, why don't you just sit there and do everybody a favor and overdose or do something, all right? But those of you that are like, hey, look, Ghost he's got a point here. I mean, who am I? What am I? Why are my thoughts? Why am I thinking these things? Am I in control? Is this material representation of myself the actual representation of who I am internally? And I guarantee you that most of these people that are sitting here, troll terrorists, cyber vermin, people that are spamming the chat room, people that are talking garbage, I guarantee you that these people aren't in control. You know who's in control of these stupid morons? The government. The freaking idiots in freaking the church. All right? These freaking political zealots. All right? These idiots are in control of these zombie-like figures that can't even contemplate where their own goddamn thought processes originate. Makes me sick, man. I tell you that right now. It makes me sick. That's why I have no compassion for anybody that doesn't help themselves. All right, you want compassion for me? Why don't you show us an attempt? Why don't you show us an attempt at you helping yourself? Why don't you show us an attempt that you can actually take the knowledge that is given to you and use it to your advantage or recreate it to even make it even better, for Christ's sake? Jesus Christ. Sick of these people, man. I'm sick of them, man. Jesus Christ. Where the hell am I at anyway, engineer? I'm saying off Keister because of these stupid assholes. Where am I at? Jesus Christ. Let me just get through the goddamn markets here, all right? We got the FTSE 100, of course, for our European brethren over there. They're down 61.75 points, a percentage decrease of 1.07%, closing out the FTSE 100 at 5,733.45 points for the foot. You know what? Why do I even do this? You know what I mean? Why do I even continue the markets because you idiots aren't capitalizing off this crap. I'm sitting over here shooting pearls to you people, you know what I mean? What did I say last Friday about the natural gas markets, for Christ's sake, huh? I mean, if you would have just listened or entertained that goddamn freaking investment any time this week, you'd be making some serious freaking money. But you know what? You have no initiative, you know what I mean? Jesus Christ. Screw that. That's just... I mean, I'm just pissed off, man, because this is America. And not only is this America, this is the world, folks. This is the world. So, you know what? Screw the markets. I'm done. Get the markets out of here, engineer. I'm not going to sit here and do the markets. These people don't give a crap, all right? They don't care about the markets. They don't care about doing a goddamn thing but just sitting there putting a couple of goddamn fingers up their shit funnel and showing everybody how lousy it is. That's all they care about, for Christ's sake. Give me a drink, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ, at least Johnny Walker Blue Label, you know, brings everything down to perspective. You know what I mean? I mean, whenever I get hot-tempered like this, you know, sometimes you got to take something. You know, for most people, it's those pill-popping idiots that pill-pop the Zoloft and the freaking Percocet and the freaking Xanax and the freaking Prozac. I don't pop pills. Are you kidding me? I don't pop pills. All right? Are you kidding me? And for all you people that are sitting over here saying that I'm a drunk, hey, I'm a connoisseur, all right? That's what you people need to realize, all right? I'm a connoisseur, all right? I don't drink the same Kentucky Fried Chicken piss all the time. I like to diversify my consumption of libations, and I think that's what you people need to realize, all right? I'm just not out here getting inebriated just for the sake of getting inebriated, all right? I'm somebody who is actually a connoisseur. I like to consider myself somebody who appreciates every single thing that I consume. I mean, I'm an indulgent person. All right, I'll be completely honest with you. I am an indulgent person. All right, I love excess, for Christ's sake. All right, that's all there is to it. Why do you think I get 3-inch thick cut T-bone steaks, for Christ's sake? All right. All right, why do you think I smoke Opus X cigars, Churchill size, by the box, like it's no big deal? I mean, why do you think I go out to 6th Street or Congress out here partying, you know, popping bottles, for Christ's sake, of Dom P 2003, huh? I mean, that's what it is. That's what life's about. You understand what I'm saying? Jesus Christ. Give me my freaking drink, for Christ's sake. These people make me sick. Hey, let me tell you. For all you people that are upset that I didn't do the markets here on this Baller Friday, I'm sorry, folks, but let me tell you, there's a lot of things to talk about here, and I want to hurry up and get to those, and let's go ahead and just get into them, for Christ's sake, all right? I'm not in a very good mood, as you can see, all right? Not in a very good mood because this world is going to hell in a handbasket, all right? Our totalitarian governments worldwide are implementing more and more totalitarianism on us as they possibly can, and the majority of the masses are just sitting back doing absolutely nothing, all right? And I'm talking about the majority of the masses out here. And those that are doing something, they're making a mockery of those of us that want people to do something, for Christ's sake. Anyway, let's just continue going, all right? God damn it. Jesus Christ. Let's get to the first subject matter for you idiots, all right? Did anybody see the GOP Florida primary debate last night in Jacksonville, Florida? Anybody see this last night, for Christ's sake? I mean, of course, it was going for the jugular time, all right? I mean, going for the jugular time. And, you know, I want to make a comment about Rick Santorum. Let me tell you, I like Rick Santorum. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you, all right? I mean, when I was a conservative, if you look back in the archive, I actually think that... I actually said many times that Rick Santorum would be a great president because he was an honest, true conservative. Rick Santorum, a true conservative. And, you know, you couldn't get any more of true conservatism than his some of his speeches that he, spoke last night in that debate. But I'm going to be completely honest with you folks, all right? As much as I appreciate the conservatism of Rick Santorum, and as much as I appreciate his emphasis on family values and his emphasis on, marriage, before having children and so on and so forth, we are in dire times right now, all right? I mean, if this were the 90s when it was the dot-com boom and, it seemed like there was possible world peace on the loom there. I mean, if it was that period of time, then let's go ahead and, why do you think those conservative groups back in the 90s flourished, for Christ's sake? Like the Heritage Foundation and what's that? Calvin Butts and, all these conservative people. Why do you think that they were such prominent names? Remember that? Dolores Tucker. You remember these names, for Christ's sake? I mean, these people were like, in opposition to everything that was so-called bad for society, and they would always throw this goddamn, of course, religious connotation to it. Y'all remember that? Well, it ain't that time anymore. All right? It ain't that time. We have far more bigger fish to fry than worrying about conservative principles at this point in time, all right? I mean, our economy could literally implode at any point in time. I know people don't think that, hey, it's not that serious, go. Okay, you idiot, whatever. If you think that, continue to live paycheck to paycheck, and then when it finally all implodes and you realize that the $1,000 you got stashed in your mattress ain't worth diddly, then you're going to have to figure out what you're going to have to do to continue to survive out here. Anyway, I'm just saying, Rick Santorum, I appreciate your true conservative ideology, man. Believe me. I was there, Rick Santorum. I was there. I mean, you can look back at the archive, blogtalkradio.com/ghost. You can look back in the old true conservative days. I even said that Rick Santorum would make a great president, but by God, we got a lot more bigger fish to fry than this, all right? I'm serious. We got a lot of more bigger fish to fry. I'm sorry, Santorum. This is why I turned my back on the conservative movement, because Rick Santorum, with all due respect, we needed you in 2008. You understand? We needed you in 2008 when Sarah Eskimo Bimbo Palin came out and became the freaking mouthpiece of the conservative movement. We needed you back then. Now it's too late. All right, now conservative families are championing like a pre-teenage pregnancy, for Christ's sake. They're calling it a gift from God. Jesus Christ. I'm not joking. They're calling it a gift from God. That's the freaking conservative movement nowadays. And then this freaking Prince Valiant head, Newt Gingrich. I mean, what a disgusting worm this piece of trash is. You know what I mean? What a disgusting, despicable, bureaucratic piece of trash Newt Gingrich is. I mean, I cannot believe that the people of America, especially on the right wing of the political spectrum, all right, I can't believe that these people can consider Newt Gingrich as any kind of a viable candidate against Barack Obama. I just can't, I just can't understand it, man. I mean, where is the logic? Can somebody explain it? I mean, hello, McFly. I mean, is anybody there, for Christ's sake? Think, McFly. Think. Jesus Christ. This guy's a dirty, disgusting, bureaucratic mess. He's a fat, disgusting moose, first of all right? He's a sniveling weasel in his own personal life, all right? I mean, this is a guy who left his freaking wife while she was in the freaking hospital with cancer, all right? Let's go ahead and put that on the record. This is a guy who was ousted by his own party as the Speaker of the House because of his ethics violations that were clearly documented for all of history to look upon. There was no Speaker of the House, no legislature ever fined the amount of money that this man was fined for quote-unquote ethics violations. All right, and let's take it even further, all right? Newt Gingrich cost Bob Dole in 1996 the election, all right? And I'm glad that Bob Dole, did y'all see that article that I tweeted, that Bob Dole calls out Newt Gingrich and says, all right, that's about enough, all right? This guy, Newt Gingrich, is a piece of trash. I mean, in Bob Dole's style, of course, you know. Hey, I'm Bob Dole, and I think that Newt Gingrich is a piece of crap. All right, nobody in Congress even talks highly of him. Hey, I'm Bob Dole. Do you know this guy, Newt Gingrich? Do you like him? No, of course you don't like him, because I'm Bob Dole. I used to always hold a pen in my hand because it was a freaky nub. But you know what? I'm Bob Dole. And I continued on, and I continued campaigning, but I was on the campaign trail, and they continued to ask me about Newt Gingrich. And I was like, I don't want to talk about Newt Gingrich. I want to talk about Bob Dole. And he cost Bob Dole the goddamn election. And he said it in an op-ed piece, and Bob Dole, I'm glad you came out of, whatever retirement home you're at. You're gumming your Ovaltine and watching old episodes of freaking Golden Girls, wherever the hell you came out. I'm glad you put this out, sir, because I suggested this, actually earlier this week and last week, that this man, Newt Valiant Head Gingrich, allowed Slick Willie himself, Bill Clinton, a second term. All right? It's just all there is to it. And aside from all the things that I just mentioned, is anyone not aware that this man is Barack Obama, but the right-wing version? I mean, have you heard him on the debates? Hey, I'm going to send people to the moon. I'm going to colonize the moon. You're going to colonize the moon? What the hell are you talking about? You're going to colonize the moon. We're about to go into World War III here, Newt. This idiot's talking about colonizing the moon, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. I mean, it's just sick. I mean, all the proposals that he's put forth, he's promised so much on the campaign trail. I mean, it's too much to list. I mean, he goes to every damn area of the country, wherever he's stumping for his primary or caucus. This guy's promising everything, all right? He's like, hey, well, we're going to go ahead and rebuild the Everglades. That's what, I'll promise I'll do that. And when I go in there, I'm going to promise that we're going to rebuild the Panama Canal. And so, where's all the money going to come from, Newt? You sound like Barack Obama, for Christ's sake. You sound like Barack Obama because you are Barack Obama. You're the right-wing Barack Obama. You are a career bureaucrat that utilizes your position in power to feel as if you have the authority to think you know what's right. You don't know what's right, Newt. You are put in that position of power to be a public servant, you fat jelly ass, not to be some mini dictator and thinking that, hey, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. That's why Rick Santorum criticized your stupid ass. He served under your stupid ass. That's why he criticized you, Newt, because you're one of these grandiose idea-having freak. You're an idiot that freaking tries to cash checks you can't freaking cash, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. Shut the chat. Implement chat room martial law. Shut up for all you people that are saying, hey, stop ranting, go just shut up. This is Baller Friday, all right? You already ruined the markets, so I don't have to sit here and continue to take any requests from the people that are in the chat room saying, oh, this is boring, quit ranting. Hey, if you don't like the ranting, get out, all right? I'm saying facts here, all right? And I don't understand why the American people cannot look at Newt Gingrich and say, hey, this is Barack Obama, right-wing perspective, all right? And on top of which, he has been documented as a sleazeball, man. Jesus Christ. Good Lord. Anyway, I'm going to take some calls now, you stupid morons. I'm going to take some calls now, and let me tell you, I know that we're probably going to have a bunch of prank callers, a bunch of milky lickers, a bunch of, jerk dicks, but you're not ruining my Baller Friday today, all right? You do that, I'll continue ranting all night long, yeah. All night long, oh, yeah. Anyway, I want to hear what you have to say about it, all right? What do you have to say about what's going on here in the GOP primary out here? Did you see the debates? Were you impressed? Did any of these candidates move you? I mean, look, I'm going to be honest. Ron Paul, I haven't said anything about Ron Paul, but this man is the only guy going on record stating that he is not going to implement anything that's going to be totalitarian in nature. You know, I mean, he's the only one that's saying it. Now, I'm not throwing my hat into the race just yet because let me tell you something, folks. I just have a feeling that somebody's going to come into this race. Somebody's going to come into this race, and it's going to flip the wig out of everybody. You know what I mean? Seriously, I'm not joking. That's why I'm going to take a step back. Since they backstabbed my man, Herman Sugar Cane, I'm going to wait before I throw my hat into anybody's ring there. You understand? Not joking. But I have a feeling, though, that somebody's going to come into this damn race and is going to flip the whole goddamn thing upside down. Anyway, I want to hear from you. 646-652-4869. What did you think about the GOP debate last night? Who are you voting for? What do you think about the GOP? Or if you don't think anything about the GOP, who are you voting for, Barack Obama? If you're voting for Barack Obama, I'd like to hear from you, too. 646-652-4869 is the number to call. Let's take some calls from the bottom, shall we? How about that? 330, what's up? Helen Keller, deaf mute. 208, what's up?
Hey, Ghost, would you put Milton Friedman on? He's a lot more entertaining to listen to than you are. You're fucking boring as shit compared to Milton Friedman. Just like
why don't you give us a speech, you lispy bastard? Why don't you give us a speech and enlighten us since you seem to be so highly enlightened upon free market economics? Go ahead.
Oh, I'm not highly enlightened on the free market economics. It's just
of
more...
Of course not. You're just some stupid goof calling up with your lispy little self. First of all, get rid of the speech impediment. Second of all, if you're going to insult me, at least have some goddamn substance to put on the damn debating table when I call your stupid, simplistic, sentence fragment, sputtering ass out. All right? You got anything else to say there, boy?
I'm asking you to put on Milton Friedman. He is more...
Yeah, shut up, you stupid moron, all right? We're talking about the GOP, all right? Talking about the GOP up in here. You want Milton Friedman? Go to YouTube Milton Friedman, you milky liquor. Get out! Jesus Christ. Who else do we got going on over here? Let's take 763. What's up? You're on the horn.
Hello, Ghost. This is John. How are you doing? You doing good?
How you doing?
Good. I'm calling in from Hollywood. I just wanted to call you and tell you that me and my friends have been watching your broadcast for a while now, and I just wanted to...
You want to know what? Were you in mid-orgy or something? Oh, Jesus Christ. I thought we had somebody from Hollywood here. I thought we had somebody from Hollywood. What the hell, huh? Jesus Christ. It was some stupid fail troll. Didn't even know what the hell he was saying. 727, what's up?
Hey, Ghost.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Haven't talked to you in a long time, man. I can't get through with all these trolls.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I mean, there's a whole bunch of them out here. How you doing, man?
You think what do you think? Do you think the market's going to set a pretty good high right here? You think it's going to tank as we get closer to the summer and going into the fall towards elections?
Well, actually, I think that, based upon earnings, you're going to, get a lot of plays on those that can be able to withstand any potential retraction in consumer sentiment, because basically that's what's basing the new GDP numbers, which is the 2.8 fourth quarter 2011 GDP number, 2.8%. Well, the reason, even though that's a good number in my opinion, based upon all the negative growth that we've had for the past, Jesus Christ, couple of years, the reason that it's negative is because the sentiment, the consumer sentiment is not there. There's a lot of risk factors, and that's why you have Ben Bernanke extending the interest rates low until 2014. I remember in September, I believe it was, he said it was going to extend until 2013. So you can tell that not many people or many so-called economists know what the hell's going on here. There's too many factors to factor in for an actual true rebound. But in my personal view, man, I think that this market has been way oversold. If you take a look at some of the real stocks out here, and I'm not talking about these damn tech stocks that are inflated with over-speculation. I'm talking about the true stocks that have been beaten up out here. I'm talking about maybe some of these financials. I'm talking about some of these the stocks of the Dow Jones Industrials that have taken a hit in 2011. I'm talking about, these stocks of the S&P that are on the verge of going up here. I think that, once the sentiment is pretty much factored into the market from the negative or potential negative of the GDP growth numbers of today's data, I think that at some point we're going to see a pop. The problem is that we're going to eventually see all the numbers that we got in from positive job growth decline because of the consumer sentiment, and the reason the consumer sentiment is not there is because high gas prices. We got hyperinflation. We've got commodities going up the roof. There's a lot of factors that are really ruining the consumer sentiment. If the consumer sentiment's ruined, then only the strong survive in that market.
Yeah, I think the gas prices this summer is they're predicting $5 a gallon. Last time they hit $4, but not everybody in the country actually ever saw the number 4 at the gas pump. If you get to a point where the whole entire country is saturated with over $4 a gallon gas, and some parts are hitting a 5, I mean that is going to kill sentiment no matter what's going on with the jobs.
Absolutely, and only the strong are going to be able to survive. And those that are going to be strong are those that are diversified in markets and not exclusively in Europe either. Remember, whatever happens in Europe could ripple effect over here into our financial markets, which could put us in a very bad predicament. So that's another factor you got to factor in as it relates to economic growth. So this is what's really kind of keeping the investor skittish. But in my personal view, there's still some opportunities that are on the low in my personal. I think that people need to look at Bank of America. As a matter of fact, when the first of the year came about, I was telling people to start looking at financials in general and, taking a look at names like Bank of America. And since the first of the year, Bank of America has jumped up about $2 and change since then. And I think that it could continue to go up because a lot of these financials have been beaten up because of the European economic uncertainty, if you will.
Right. So, Gus, one of the reasons I'm a pretty far right conservative, but I'm pretty much settling on supporting Mitt Romney, and let me tell you my number one reason why I think we need Mitt Romney to run, because they're going to paint him out as a rich guy, and they're already doing it, and I think that conversation needs to happen. Obama wants to double the capital gains tax. I say go for it. I think we need to come to a head in this country and have a decision of we're going to be capitalists or are we going to be socialists. And Mitt Romney gives those commies a lot of ammo. He ain't done nothing wrong, but the whole thing about private equity companies and laying people off and 15% capital gains tax and tax, millions of dollars here, millions of. Well, go for it, I say, because we need to get this over with and let it come to a head and say, you want to double capital gains taxes? You go ahead and try. See what happens to this economy.
You're damn right. And all the capitalists are going to leave the country. We're going to go to Asia, South America, somewhere else because. It's going to be too high to do business out here, man. Especially private investment, private equity.
Right. The guy can get up there and literally lie by saying Warren Buffett pays a less tax than his secretary, which is a total lie. They pay the exact same tax. You can't say he pays less tax because he pays capital gains tax, and she pays more tax because she pays tax on wages. It's a complete lie, totally misleading the American people.
And you have to also remember there that most of the people, 45, 48% of the American people don't even pay taxes. So that's why the goddamn liberal regime and Barack Obama, David Axelrod, they could package this capital gains tax up with personal income tax and bamboozle the people into believing that, hey, we got to make people pay their fair share. We got to make people pay their fair share. People are ignorant of what's going on out here because, with all due respect, a lot, if not the majority of the American people are ignorant of the fact that, hey, there are many different taxes other than personal income tax. There are many different taxes than just the corporate income tax. There's capital gains tax. There's an inheritance tax. I mean, there's all kinds of different ridiculous taxes, for Christ's sake. And for these people to sit over here, lump capital gains with personal income and utilize the whole Warren Buffett secretary propaganda routine as it relates to, hey, Warren Buffett pays less than his secretary. That's ridiculous, because Warren Buffett makes the majority of his income from capital gains, not from some personal income from his corporation.
Right. Obama's convinced half the country's population who pay no taxes, that they should be angry at a man who just paid $16 million in taxes.
This is class warfare at its finest, man. I mean, why do you think I get so goddamn pissed off? I get pissed off at the ignorance that's displayed on the show, and not only displayed on the show, but displayed in America, because people are becoming complacent being ignorant, complacent being stupid, and not participating in their civil duty of political participation. And not just political participation based upon a popularity contest, based upon the issues, because these people are supposed to be public servants, not mini dictators. And it seems to me that the people have been so bamboozled, because let's remember, a lot of them, if not all of them, were educated in some fashion by the public education system. Now they've been so dumbed down into believing that the only way that they can get by in life is to be dependent on Big Brother government, because I don't know, what is it, 60-something% of the American people collect a government entitlement in some fashion?
Right.
You take a look at that particular statistic, and that proves why we're in the predicament we're in, why we have Obama right now as president implementing regulation, implementing more Big Brother government, and why we have Newt Gingrich as the goddamn top candidate right now for the GOP nominee, for Christ's sake. These are two big government candidates.
Right. Newt Gingrich.
Go ahead.
Newt Gingrich contributing to allowing Americans to feel to be stupid by throwing out the tax shelters and bank capital and encouraging Americans to remain ignorant about capitalism just so he can be elected for personal gain. That's it. And let me tell you, all he's doing is running around instead of explaining the facts. He's running around just promising more crap.
It's promising more crap in every damn little stump speech that he has. I mean, he wants to build the Everglades. He wants to put people on the moon. He wants to rebuild the Panama Canal. He wants to rebuild some, big infrastructure in Iowa. He wants to. I mean, he's promising everything from under the sun. He's promising a whole new stimulus package bill is what he's doing. And this is why I'm saying the reason why we're seeing the American public go towards these candidates is because they're so dependent on government that anything that is capitalism or individualism or something that has to do with somebody's own individual merits, if something threatens the collective idea of government giving to, whoever, then they are not going to be attracted to that at all. Even though the substance makes sense, it's common sense, it's intellectual sense, it's every kind of sense you can make, all right, but instead they're going to go for the interest that keeps bringing in a free check in the mail via Big Brother government. That's why both of these candidates that are supposed to be leading both their parties, of course Barack Obama and Newt Gingrich, are big government candidates. And, I mean, I think this is the beginning of the end to America, in my opinion.
All right. Well, you got Romney back up in the polls pretty good. He's going to win Florida, and I think he's going to hold on to it. But, another way that they close this collectivism, they clothe it in Made in America talk, and Obama's really good at that. And really, they clothe it in that in a way of really trying to tell corporations how much profit they can make. Okay, because they're not going to, they're not. I actually heard this idiot lady on Bloomberg last night was interviewing two people about all the jobs that Apple has over in China and over in Asia and how people sleep in dorms and all this other. This is on Bloomberg. And she looks at these two analysts as they're going through the store. She says, "Do you think those jobs will ever come back?" And the two analysts look at her and go, "No, they're not coming back. Do you think Americans are going to live in dorms to make these products?" Don't say Americans. We don't want those jobs to come back. Americans should want smarter jobs than those jobs. But
well,
you know,
they're trying to throw
us
back, man. They're trying to throw us back, like 30 years, for Christ's sake. That's why I keep saying on this broadcast, we got to evolve our economic model here in America. We can't go back to manufacturing, or at least that type of minimalistic manufacturing. We need to start manufacturing things that are innovative, creative, things that can't be manufactured out in the international community because we have the knowledge, the willpower, and the material to do it here in America.
Right. If your skill set, if you're an American, your skill set's no better than an illiterate, a rotten-toothed North Vietnamese person, and they could, and that person over there on the other side of the globe, living in a rice paddy without even a pair of shoes, if they could do the same exact type of job that you're only capable of doing, then you're in sad shape in this country. If that's all you got yourself to is to demand that we raise prices of all our goods in this country. We go back to having to save enough money. We have to save money for an entire year to afford a wash machine like our grandparents had to do. All right, we got to go back to buying made in America, union-made, overpriced products just because you have not gotten yourself to a place where you have more to offer this society than some illiterate, idiot out in the middle of Africa somewhere. If they can do your job on the other side of the planet without any education, then you don't deserve a job here.
You're damn right. Let me tell you something. I want to thank that caller for calling in and giving me a breath of fresh air out here. All right? Seriously. Bravo here. Implement chat room martial law on these idiots, by the way. But bravo. Yeah. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Did you hear the vigor? Did you hear the complete animation? Did you hear the complete and utter capitalism in that young man's voice, for Christ's sake? Do you understand that this is what we need? We need this type of mentality as the majority of America. We need somebody to understand that, hey, there's opportunity for people out here. You just have to build up your skill set. That means that you cannot turn off your mental capacity at age 15 like the majority of the American people do. You got to keep learning. You got to keep your brain open to continue to absorb knowledge and not be some simplistic idiot that's, oh, my head hurts because this is too much information. Shut up. All right? I'm telling you, man, it makes me sick, man. It makes me sick. Thank God that caller called up, for Christ's sake. What a baller Friday it's turning out to be, huh? What a baller Friday. Anyway, we're now 12 minutes into the second hour of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. Before we get into anything else, I'd like for everybody to please retweet the broadcast, all right? Go to the social networks. Go to the forums. Go to the blogs. And spread it around like wildfire. And let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house. And, of course, for all you fat jelly-ass M-bones that are too lazy to open up another freaking window in your goddamn machine there, why don't you go ahead and look at all them buttons underneath the player right in front of you there, boy. We got all kinds of Google Plus buttons, Facebook like buttons, retweet this button, share this buttons, use and abuse those freaking buttons, baby, all right? It's just a freaking click, for Christ's sake. Anyway, I don't know if I don't even think you idiots deserve Twitter shout-outs, if you want my personal opinion. You know what I mean? How about that? How about a little bit of that, huh? How about a little bit of that? No Twitter shout-outs, because you people are a disgusting, filthy group that are doing nothing but trying to besmirch my broadcast, all right? I'm glad that you idiots are bored. You understand that? I'm glad you're bored, all right? Because you people make me sick, all right? And I refuse to allow you people to ruin another Baller Friday. Do you understand that? I refuse. Do you understand that? I refuse to allow you idiots to ruin another Baller Friday. So, for all you people that want Twitter shout-outs, well, you ain't getting them. Woo! That's right. We're going to Johnny Walker, Blue Label, you freaking milky liquors. Woo! It's a great bowler. It's a good bowler Friday, isn't it, engineer? It's a great bowler Friday. Oh, man, that's some good stuff. That's some good stuff, for Christ's sake. Great bowler Friday. Let's go on to the next subject matter, all right? Since we're talking about government here, the Senate voted to allow a $1.2 trillion debt limit increase for our government. Isn't that great, folks? A $1.2 trillion increase, and that's supposed to get us by till November. All right, now you do the math on that, all right? They just voted a $1.2 trillion increase, and that $1.2 trillion is only going to get us until November, or maybe a little thereafter. Isn't that great? Oh, that's government for you, huh? Where $1.2 trillion doesn't even get funding throughout the whole freaking year, huh? Oh, yeah, yes we can, though, right? Yeah, yes we, yeah, $1.2 trillion with a T, not B, trillion dollars. And it's only going to get us by till November, man. Until after the election, conveniently enough. I mean, this is the America that we're living in. Government has gone out of control. We're spending out the wazoo, and we've dumbed down our people to the point where they don't even know they're being had. As long as they continue to have that freaking check in the mail from Big Brother government every month, that's all they care about. That is all they care about, for Christ's sake. They are that stupid. People have turned off their mental capacities, for Christ's sake, man. It's stupid. Give me a freaking break. And look at these people. Oh, you're lying, Ghost. 1.2 trillion. You're making it up. Oh, yeah? Here. Washington Post, dick. All right? You stupid morons. Take that source and shove it up your ass for all you people that were all, oh, you're making it up 1.2. Shove it up your ass right there in front of you, you stupid morons. Oh, now they made it up. They made it up now. They made it up. There you go. This is the kind of mentality that I'm dealing with here, folks. All right? Now they made it. Now the Washington Post made it up. I mean, Jesus freaking Christ. For Christ's sake, man. It's stupid, man. These people are stupid out here. Jesus Christ, man. I mean, I'm shooting pearls to you morons, and you people are too stupid to get them and use them for your own freaking life, for Christ's sake, man. You people are stupid. Jesus Christ, man. I think I should just stop the show. How about that? How about if I just stop the show on you stupid, ungrateful bastards? How about that, huh? Huh? How about if I just stop the freaking show and tell you can just go shove it? How about that? You stupid dummy. Give me the mic. Freaking mic, for Christ's sake. Give me that mic. I know it's way too early to stop the show, but you know what? You people are pissing me off. You've been pissing me off. All right? You've been pissing me off. If it isn't the freaking troll terrorists and cyber vermin that sit here and spam my chat room, it's you dicks that call me up trying to prank call me, it's you assholes that sit there and play all these freaking YouTube clips, it's you idiots that make all these freaking remixes about me, for Christ's sake, it's you assholes that put all these freaking YouTube videos slandering me. It's this crap that pisses me off. Do you understand that? I mean, have you done a search for Ghost Capitalist on freaking YouTube, for Christ's sake? Have you done that for just... It's messed up, man. And I gotta sit here and just take this. You know, I mean, this is what I have to take on a consistent basis, for Christ's sake. All right? It's stupid, man. I don't understand why I'm even here. I don't understand why I'm here. The only people that are listening to me are a bunch of useless human beings that are probably going to be in some labor camp in about 15 years. I don't understand why I'm even broadcasting to these people. I don't understand why I'm even broadcasting to these freaking people, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ! What a disgrace! All right, what a disgusting disgrace, for Christ's sake! You know what? I'm gonna take a break. All right. All you people can go, shove a freaking meatball up your ass, for Christ's sake. All right. People are stupid. Oh, Jesus Christ! Can you throw something on, engineer? I'm sick and tired. I don't even want to do this show anymore, man. Stupid fruits out here. I mean, look at these. Look at them. Look at these people. Huh? No care in the world. Bunch of stupid morons, for Christ's sake. Freaking useless, man. Freaking useless! Stupid, man. You know what? Here, you all listen to some of this. Here, just throw on Michael Jackson as Dick Clark, engineer, so they can listen to some of that. Michael Jackson as Dick Clark, all right?
When people leave the show, when people leave my show, I want to say,
come on, Michael.
I've never seen nothing like this in my life. Go. I've never seen nothing like this. Go.
Come on, Michael. I know. I know the drugs are kicking in. I know. Come on, but give us one of those. Jamala.
I'm taking that money. I'm really children.
Shut him up, man. Get him up. Get him off, for Christ's sake, man. Thought he was going to break off into, I'm looking at the man in the mirror. Oh, yeah. I'm looking at the make a change. I know that man and a man. I don't know what the hell he says. But I do like that part in the song where he goes, Jamoa. I said Jamoa. What is it? Who is he calling for? Who's Jamar? Can somebody explain that to me? Who in the hell is Jamar? Jamar. Who's Jamar? Come out wherever you are. Jamar. Anyway, Jesus Christ. We're supposed to be talking about how the Senate voted to allow $1.2 trillion debt limit increase for the American government that's only supposed to last us till after November, till after the elections, for Christ's sake. But it seems like nobody gives two rats' asses about it, so let's just go ahead and let's continue on to the next freaking subject matter, all right? Now, for all you people that were pro-Occupy Wall Street, this should tickle your asshole with a disgusting old feather. Occupy D.C. is now chic. That's right. You got all kinds of people camping out there in Washington, D.C., which they should have been doing to begin with, you stupid morons. But now they're out there in Washington, D.C. They're trying to protest the coming totalitarianism that's, been blatant for a long period of time. But unfortunately, folks, their camping sessions out there in D.C. is not winning any fanfare with the bureaucrats that are in Washington. That's right. No. The bureaucrats in Washington aren't appreciating what's happening out here in Washington, D.C. with Occupy D.C. That's right. The National Park Service plans to crack down on what they call sleeping activity that may take place at two long-standing campsites that were established by Occupy D.C. And they issued this statement just this morning, all right? Yeah. I mean, they're going to say starting midday Monday, so this is January 30th, all right? The Park Service is going to begin warning, all right, to, basically pick up your crap and leave, all right, from McPherson Square and Freedom Plaza, all right? So all you people that are camped out down there right now, you are going to be asked to get the hell out, all right? You're going to be asked to get the hell out, for Christ's sake. So I want to hear what you have to say about that, all right? 646-652-4869. And you know what? You know the bureaucracy they're sending after the Occupy D.C. people? It's not even the government. It's the National Park Service, for Christ's sake. The National Park Service. I mean, they couldn't even send, like, you know, Washington, D.C. police or no. The National Park Service is, you know, sitting here making this announcement, for Christ's sake. It's stupid. It's ridiculous, all right? So they're gonna ask everybody who's camped out in Washington, D.C. at these two campsites to get the hell out. And according to people that are there now, they are not going to leave, all right? They are not going to leave, although they are obliging U.S. Park Police, which visited, you know, many times. They actually visited it Thursday night, asking the inhabitants of the occupied D.C. camp to allow them to inspect the tents. And, you know, a lot of the demonstrators, you know, actually cooperated. But still, that's not enough for the National Park Service, who's going to basically, I mean, I don't know how they're going to organize this particular eviction of these particular areas out here, because let me tell you, there's some things to be talking about right now in Washington. There's a reason why they're there. So anyway, I want to hear from you. 646-652-4869. What do you think about Occupy D.C.? Huh? What do you think about this? Occupy Wall Street was an utter joke, but I'm hoping maybe you know, this has a little bit of teeth, because, you know, now you have some intellectual backbone for the reasoning why you're camping out there. Area code 305, what's up? What do you think about Occupy D.C.?
Voy a Fantasma, it's your favorite Puerto Rican, Corgi.
Yeah, shut up, all right? Coño, puto. Who else? We got 571, what's up? What do you think about Occupy D.C.?
Oh. $5 foot schlong.
Yeah, what's up? It's Sacho.
Well, who the hell? I heard an old man in the background, asshole. Who's over there?
My friends from, what's it called? The Cinnamon Challenge.
Your friend from the Cinnamon Challenge, how old is he, about 45 or what?
No, he's 15.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Hey, asshole, you know, I saw that stupid Cinnamon Challenge. It sounds to me like you're going through some puberty, asshole.
How?
Well, you don't sound like an 8-year-old kid anymore. We hear a little bit of deep twang going off in your voice there, asshole. I mean, you're getting deeper, you know that?
I put a flavored cactus up my ass.
You what?
I put a flavored cactus up my ass.
Ah, you sick. Get this sick twisted. Get him off, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. You know, not only is asshole growing up, going through puberty now he's sticking damn cacti up his pooper. Look, we're talking about the Occupy D.C. protesters. They're going to be evicted by the National Park Service. I want to hear what you have to say about it, all right? 646-652-4869. Hold on, what the hell is... Adolf Gosler? Who the hell are you? Who is this? You son of a bitch. You get him off, for Christ's sake, you stupid sick sons of bitches. Get this! Damn it! Stop calling me Gosler, you assholes! Jesus Christ, stop calling me Gosler! There's nothing funny about that whatsoever. Nothing funny about that. And look at this, freaking Mike, for Christ's sake. Look at these people. They're freaking laughing. They're laughing, for Christ's sake. They're laughing at Gosler. They're laughing at Jesus. They're freaking laughing. There's nothing funny about a freaking Gosler, man. Jesus Christ, there's nothing funny about a freaking Gosler. But look, Jesus Christ, they're freaking laughing. It's like a big freaking joke, huh? They're laughing at this crap like it's a big freaking joke. Like, Jesus. God, give me the freaking mic here. look, there's nothing funny about that at all. I'm serious. Jerks, man, is what you are. A bunch of dumb jerks is what you are. All of you people. There's nothing funny about that at all, man. I'm not joking. Don't call me Ghostler. Don't stop it. Stop it already. Good. Look at him in the chat room, engineer. God damn it. Jesus. I don't know what to do. I mean, these people are trying to ruin my Baller Friday. They're freaking ruining my Baller Friday, man. Jesus Christ. Sitting over here, I'm shooting pearls to these. I'm shooting pearls to you people. Jesus Christ. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. This crap out of here. Son of a bitch. We're supposed to be talking about Occupy DC. I want to hear what you have to say about it, you milky lickers, all right? Just piss me off. 563, what do you think about Occupy DC?
Hey, Ghost, how's it going?
How's it going?
Happy Baller Friday.
Hey, thanks a lot, man. I appreciate it.
All right, well, I basically called you to waste your time, so you might as well hang up, huh?
Oh, well, piss off, all right, you stupid little twerp. All right, who else have we got going on? 205, what's up? What do you think about Occupy DC? All right, we get what you like up your pooper, all right? 269, what's up?
How you fucking die, Dad? I hate you, Dad.
What?
Killing my dad in Grand Theft Auto.
What?
I'm killing my father in Grand Theft Auto.
You're killing your father in Grand Theft Auto? Wasn't that great all-American family fun, huh?
Well, my dad terminated his rights, as you know.
So why are you playing Grand Theft Auto with him there, you dumb twerp?
I'm not. I'm pretending my dad is a civilian.
Oh, I thought you were sitting over there with a headset, sitting over there playing with him or something through, some kind of goddamn multiplayer gaming or something.
No.
Oh, Jesus Christ, you shouldn't be playing that. You should be reading a book, kid, all right? Read a book! 650, what's up? God damn it, stop it with that crap. I'm telling you, stop it with the Ghostler jokes. Don't call me Ghostler. Jesus Christ. 512, what's up?
Okay, Ghost, I think I'm becoming a brony.
Who is this? Who is this?
It's Asho.
Jesus Christ. How many numbers do you have, asshole? And what are you talking about? You might be becoming a brony. What do you mean you might be becoming a brony? What the hell is that supposed to mean?
I'm a fucking brony, Ghost. I'm a fucking brony.
Get brony. Just stick a goddamn talking horse up your ass. God damn it. Now we got Justin Bieber Mexican kids turning into freaking bronies out here. God damn it. Jesus Christ. I don't even. Why am I doing it? Why? Why am I doing this show? I feel like that asshole in that one Canadian clip that I tweeted. You know what I mean? Why? Why are you doing this to me? Why must you do this? Why? Why must you troll me, you cyber vermin? Why? I sit here and broadcast every single day and shoot pearls to you. Why? Why, you assholes? Why must you sit here and troll me? Why? Why must you be sick and disgusting, despicable cyber vermin? Why? Christ. Oh my God, I'm sick, you know. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's take another caller here, all right? 646-652-4869. We're supposed to be talking about how the National Park Service is going to evict Occupy D.C., but it doesn't seem like anybody really wants to talk about it. So I'm just going to take calls and, you know, whatever the hell you want to talk about, whatever the hell you want to talk about, all right? 703, what's up?
Hey, Ghost.
How's it going?
Pretty good. How are you doing?
Not too bad.
Happy Baller Friday.
Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate it.
So I was just calling up to congratulate you because not many people get this honor. I just wanted to officially welcome you to the herd. We welcome you with open hooves. Thank you for being a brony.
God damn it, you stupid. Get him off! Damn it! I'm not a freaking brony, man! Jesus Christ, man. You see, this is what you get, man. And this is the kind of crap you get for trying to talk positively towards... Just give me the mic. Mike, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ, what a joke. Who else do we have? Let's take a freaking Skype caller. Maybe they'll be a little bit better, for Christ's sake. Who the hell is this? How about Bad Burrito shit?
Hey, Ghostler, I just want you to know, suck my dick, faggot.
Now shut up, you stupid twerp. All right, how about 213? You're on the horn. What's up? Hey, 213, you there? Man, he's playing with her Peter Popper, for Christ's sake. 512, what's up?
Is this me?
Yeah, it's you. What's going on?
Oh, hey, did you hear Goofy Bones' show yesterday? I totally wrecked him on Flavored Cactus.
What?
Did you hear Goofy Bones' show yesterday? I totally wrecked his show.
Oh, no, I didn't hear. I don't listen to that show. Are you kidding me? I mean, what do I look like? An illegal immigrant or something? I mean, seriously. I mean, do I look like I'm collecting entitlements, for Christ's sake? Do I look like I'm mowing lawns for a living? The hell are you even bringing that up on my broadcast for there, you milky liquor? Jesus Christ. You know, like I'm trimming hedges or something. You know what I mean? Like I'm freaking trimming hedges. Anyway, 850, what's up?
Is that me?
Yeah.
It's Flavored Cactus again. What's up?
Oh, Jesus, can you piss off, please? Can you piss off? Jesus Christ. Anyway, who else do we got? We got, Shady Poop McTickle. What's up?
Ghost, you should quit your job.
Shut up, you stupid loser, shut up. Jesus Christ, these people, man. Get off my switchboard. Other people want to call up. Other people have opinions, assholes. Jesus Christ. I mean, 614, who the hell's this?
Hello, Ghost. How are you today?
Who is this?
This is Tub Guy. I was just curious about when you think the college education bubble is finally going to pop, and then prices for a college education will finally go down.
It's not going to pop. And the only time it's going to pop is when the government gets out of college education. You know, I mean, the whole reason why college education is going up the roof is as simple as this analogy. And I've said this many times before. Let's say one guy sells 10 apples on the corner of the street. You know, every week he sells 10 apples, and everybody comes in, and they buy all 10 apples at the end of the day. Well, let's say the government comes in and says, well, wait a minute. We're going to take 5 of those apples. We're going to buy them before you even put them out on the corner. We're going to take 5 of those apples, and we're going to buy them, and we're going to give them to whoever we feel like we want to give them to. So then that person comes to the corner, and he's only got 5 apples left. Well, what's going to happen, because everybody expects to get an apple, right? Well, supply and demand happens, and the price of apples goes up. It's the same effect that's happening in universities across the country, all right? I mean, universities are increasing their costs because the government is forcing them to, reserve, I don't know how many seats in their university for government-funded students. That's why universities are turning into ghettos now. Have you noticed this? I've tweeted a few fights out of university dormitories and university quads, fights, and people getting ripped off for their shoes in the middle of a university. All right? The reason that we're seeing this is because the government reserves seats because they pre-buy them from the university. All right? So the university has less seats to sell to anybody who actually wants to pay to go to college. So they have to increase those seats that aren't taken by the government. This is why you have an increase in education. Once government gets out of education, that's when we'll see education come down in price. I mean, anything else, Tub Guy?
So you don't see that years getting rid of federal student loans?
Well, I think that the student loan industry was just fine the way it was. All right, but under stimulus package 2, the federal government, remember, the federal government just recently nationalized the student loan industry. This idea of having to pay your loan for life was not a phenomena until 2008, all right? Before 2008, everybody just kind of racked up tens of thousands of dollars in student loans and just went default on it. They just went bankrupt on it, all right? But they still have the education, so when they go bankrupt, they're still in the education scheme, and they're still able to make enough money, so on and so forth. But no, Mr. Yes We Can, Mr. Barack Obama, in Stimulus Package 2, if you read it, nationalized the whole student loan program. So if you happen to be a student going out taking a student loan, it's no longer with the private sector, even though you're going technically to a private institution to go get a loan. It is backed up by the federal government, and you can no longer, all right, you can no longer get any kind of goddamn default. You can't go bankrupt. You are obligated to that student loan for life now, all right? Yeah, you're obligated for that loan for life. And who's going to collect? Well, I mean, it's no coincidence now that we're starting to hear the Department of Education SWAT team. Yeah, the Department of Education has got a SWAT team, assholes. Look it up. They're going in and trying to snag up and capture people that are trying to go default on these outstanding federal loans. All right? Hey, if you don't think it does, look it up. They're rounding people up right now that are trying to default on student loans. If you think it's a lie, well, then continue on. Default on your student loan and see what happens to you. All right? All right, I'm serious. If you think I'm lying, default on your student loan and see what happens to you. I mean, seriously. It's a waste of time. Do you understand that? Going to college is a waste of time unless mommy and daddy are going to pay for it, all right? I mean, or you're getting a full scholarship because you're brilliant, or you're getting a full scholarship because you're a great athlete, or something of that nature. If you're not going to get a full scholarship, then don't go to college. It's not worth it, all right? Just go to work, save your money, obtain capital, buy stocks, buy gold, buy silver, diversify your investments, try to invest in a business, invest in a .com, do whatever it takes. Try to buy real estate, buy cars, buy the things that are going to be able to give you net worth, all right? Don't go out there and buy stupid apps and electronic widgets that are going to break down in a year. You need to buy things that are going to be able to be liquidated at a later period of time if you happen to run on a rainy day. All right? I mean, it's that simple, for Christ's sake. All right? I'm serious. Do not go to college if you're not going to pay for it. All right? Or do not go to college if you have to pay for it. Excuse me. Do not go to college if you have to pay for it. All right? But if you're going to get it paid for, well, you should be, I mean, just go do it. I mean, try to avoid responsibility as much as you can. All right? Seriously, I mean, if mommy and daddy are paying for your college, they set aside a college fund for you, you better kiss their ass, all right? Because that was a good set of parents there, all right? I'm serious. You better kiss your mommy and daddy's ass if mommy and daddy set aside a college fund for you, kiss their ass, because then you can just completely avoid responsibility. You don't even have to worry about anything. You can actually go out and work and still party. You can actually party and not have to worry about, 10 years down the line, you have to owe some federal authority $50,000 in student loans. All right, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So if you want to go to college, you either be an exuberant student or an exuberant, extracurricular activity participant, or, an exuberant athlete, something, so that you can get that crap paid. If you don't get it paid, don't go to school. Bottom line. You can tell anybody I said that, too. Anyway, let me move on, man. We're running out of time here. Of course, we were talking about how the feds are cracking down on the Occupy D.C. sites. Let's talk a little bit about Bashar al-Assad out there in Syria, folks. One of the deadliest days in Syria today. Bashar al-Assad cracked down. You're talking about with an iron fist, killed over 100 protesters today in Syria. Report came out today that Bashar al-Assad's army has killed a total of 364 children since the month of February. That is when the whole the beginning of this uprising began, February 2011. So once again, Bashar al-Assad refuses to stop killing his own people. I don't understand why we are helping Libya. We're helping, all these other countries out here. Egypt. I mean, Egypt's celebrating its 1-year anniversary for rising up like a bunch of wild Yehudis. And look at them. Their government is in complete and utter disarray, all right? But we backed them up. We sent them money. We sent them our goddamn media to cover it as if it was a goddamn great leap for mankind. Look at them. They're a bunch of wild Yehudis going nuts, for Christ's sake. The military is taking complete and total control in a totalitarian fashion in Egypt. But if you take a look at the press coverage back in February of the Egyptian Revolution, for Christ's sake, oh my God, I mean, you had reporters crying as if it was a great thing to freaking society, for Christ's sake. But we helped them. Americans sent them tax money. Same with Libya. And Libya is about to go under because we talked about it earlier this week that Gaddafi loyalists have taken control of Bali Walid and also taken control of potential Benghazi. So, let me tell you, this battle in Libya isn't all, it isn't all that much different than what's happening in Egypt and in Iraq. But then we allow Syria. I don't understand why we help Libya liberate itself. And let me tell you, Libya, folks, they're flying Al-Qaeda flags in Libya, Yeah. Once they killed Gaddafi, they rose the Al-Qaeda flag over the capital in Tripoli out there. So I don't understand why we sent money. We sent money, taxpayer money. We trained those Libyan rebels, for Christ's sake. All right? And people are saying, oh, you're a liar. Well, look it up for yourself. You're on the internet, you ungrateful, lazy prick. If I'm lying, why don't you prove me wrong? Huh? All you got to do is just Google it up, YouTube it up. Al-Qaeda flag in Libya. And you'll see it flown all over the place. All right? Moreover, they implemented Sharia law out there in Libya. Huh? And that's under the United States' guidance. But then we allow Syria, who are innocent people that are trying to rise up against a disgusting, despicable, murderous, totalitarian bastard in Bashar al-Assad, and we just turn a blind eye. I mean, Bashar al-Assad has been killing his people since last spring, and we haven't even batted an eye about it, for Christ's sake. I mean, it took till August for the United Nations to even suggest or even mention something about the Syrian crimes against humanity. What a disgrace what's happening in Syria, for Christ's sake. And I will continue to say, death! Death to Bashar al-Assad! Death to Bashar al-Assad! You're not going to sit over here and become some murderous tyrant and kill your own people, kill innocent children, kill innocent women, for Christ's sake. You're a disgusting, despicable, totalitarian, Bashar al-Assad. You're a disgrace. Give me a freaking break. Anyway, let me move on, for Christ's sake. Death of Bashar al-Assad. Over 100 people killed today at his hands. And the body count keeps going up. And he's killing his own people. Speaking of killing, another 32 people dead today in Iraq when a suicide bomber, went into a crowded area at some funeral procession, all right, and detonated himself, killing 32 people, injuring 65. I mean, isn't this sounding kind of like a repetitive situation? Every day I talk about, more dead in Iraq, Iraqi suicide bombing, Iraqi attack. I mean, ever since we left, the United States left Iraq, it's been a complete and utter disaster area. All right, I mean, the whole place is becoming destabilized, for Christ's sake. And I'm telling you this right now, the first military move, if we push Iran into a military confrontational situation, is to go right into Iraq, take it over, and then go right into Syria and help Bashar al-Assad and his disgusting totalitarian ass take control of his people, and then they have a decent front at that point in time. They got a decent military front to potentially take control of Israel, to potentially launch attacks at American interests. I mean, there's a whole bunch of things that they can do here. And I don't understand why Barack Obama decided that, hey, look at me, I cut and run out of Iraq. Even though we raked up, $2.5 trillion, whatever the hell it was, in Iraq. It's okay. We'll cough it up to bad luck. We'll cough it up to experience. Don't worry about it. How many thousands of U.S. troops died in Iraq? Who's looking, right? Who's looking? I mean, give me a break, man. Give me a break. I don't know how this president can campaign on any positive note as it relates to the foreign policy decisions that he has made throughout his presidency. I cannot understand if anybody's going to bypass the fact that we just cut and run out of Iraq. All right? $2 trillion just down the tubes. All right? Thousands upon thousands of American lives sacrificed for no freaking reason. I mean, these people should be paying us back. Don't you understand that? I mean, we put that Iraqi parliament there. They should be paying us back every goddamn red cent we spent liberating these people, just like the English did. The English paid us back when we went in there and bailed their asses out of World War II, when they were being blitzkrieged by that stupid half-stashed, one-balled Hitler over there. We went in and helped them out. All right, we helped them out with a lot of artillery, with a lot of manpower, so on and so forth. And you know what? The English paid us back. They just finished paying us back, was it in 2003, 2004. So much props to my English brethren across the pond. That's why I always give them respect. Even though some of them, talk garbage about Yanks. So what? Those are limeys. Either way, much props to the English. All right, but you see, what are we going to do with Iraq? We're just going to sit there and just, what? Oh, $2.5 trillion, big deal. Who cares? Who cares? Who's looking? That's just ridiculous, man. I can't believe that, Barack Obama's actually going to run on this kind of foreign policy record. Jesus Christ. Anyway, let's take some calls here. What do you think about this? 646-652-4869. What do you think about all this crap that's happening out here in the world today? We got Bashar al-Assad killing over 100 of his own people. Suicide bomber kills 32 people in Iraq at some funeral procession, injuring 65. I mean, on top of which, did you hear about the Boko Haram? Yeah, we've been covering Nigeria, and people are asking me, why in the hell are you caring about Nigeria? Because don't you understand, that is a front that Iran can continue to just, it's like a domino effect, man. Do you understand? It's a domino effect. Remember, Iran is basing their whole government based upon a theocratic idea. I mean, even though Ahmadinejad is the president, the basis of power is in the Ayatollah, is in the Supreme Council. It is a theocratic regime. I mean, the Iranians are living what all these people out here in the other parts of the Arab community are fighting for, all right? And in Nigeria, the Boko Haram are actually fighting for what the Iranian people are living under. Anyway, the Boko Haram, which is, once again, a Islamic destructive sect of people that has been devastating and killing innocent people in Nigeria in an attempt to try to destabilize the country to implement Sharia law. I mean, they've killed over 1,000 people in these attacks, the Boko Haram. All right, I mean, over 1,000 people, for Christ's sake. And I'm telling you this right now, you take a look at all these strongholds from all these Islamic extremists, all it takes Iran to do at this point in time is just start moving in. You know, do what Stalin did when Stalin kind of took control of Russia after World War II. All of a sudden, communism started spreading around like wildfire out there. Y'all remember that? All of a sudden, you know, communism started spreading around like wildfire. This same application could apply to Iran and this Arab Spring, this Islamic extremism that's just floating around all these particular countries, for Christ's sake. And I think it's very dangerous for the world, because what we're seeing is a potential World War III of biblical proportions. Because believe it or not, a lot of these people that are doing this, especially the Islamic extremists, they're doing this over some religious zealousy. You understand? I mean, they're doing this because they believe that they're doing Allah's will. They're doing what the Prophet Muhammad preached. They actually believe this crap, all right? And they're willing to die for it. I mean, literally kill themselves for it, all right? And when you have these many extremist groups all across these particular countries within the region, it spells a recipe for disaster. All right? I mean, all Iran needs to do, if it had the balls to do it, which I'm not saying it doesn't, because, you know, at this point in time, we're putting them in a predicament to where they're going to have to make a move. And, you know, if I was the general of the Iranian army or the whole Iranian military, I would go right into Iraq. Then I would go right into Syria. I would go into Egypt. I would go into Libya, all these Islamic extremist-led countries that have been toppled by the Arab Spring. Go through all of them, and then, you know, rally this whole big, humongous Islamic extremist idealism. Once all these countries start falling hook, line, and sinker with the Iranian regime interpretation of theocratic authority. And before you know it, I think that all these countries will start falling. I mean, once Iran goes into Iraq, they go into Syria, they go into Libya, they go into Egypt, they go into Nigeria, which has the Boko Haram. And let me tell you, the reason I'm talking about the Boko Haram, these guys are the sickest brand of freaking Islamic extremists that you can think of. They're killing their own people. I mean, Nigeria, the bulk of Nigeria's population are freaking Islamic. They're Muslim. So when they're killing 1,000 people, the Boko Haram, for the sake of Sharia law, they're killing their own people to achieve this. That's how sick they are. But you see, they'd be more than willing to just accept some kind of alliance with anyone who happens to take control and centralizes this unorganized Arab Spring that's happening here, folks. All right? And that's why I continue to, you know, say all these particular devastations, these crimes against humanity, these suicide bombings, these attacks, the reason I say this is in hopes of telling you, hey, World War III's around the corner, and unless you're willing to go fight it, well, then you need to get up off your ass, and you need to start getting political, and you need to start getting political quick. Because if you don't, this damn thing is going to come into a header, and I don't want to be there, all right? I don't want to be a part of this crap, all right? I mean, these people are nuts, all right? I mean, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. These Islamic extremist idiots are nuts. We have no business fighting biblical wars, for Christ's sake. We have no business for this crap. I mean, we have no business fighting holy wars here. I mean, this is just disgraceful, man. It's just disgraceful. What we should be doing, if you want my personal opinion, if I was in charge of America, I would keep my strongholds of military assets within the region, but I would clandestinely try to antagonize the goddamn Iranian domestic people. Because you have to understand, the people don't like living under Sharia law. They don't like living under the Ayatollah. They don't like living under Ahmadinejad. I mean, just do a damn YouTube search of the Iranian Revolution 2009, and you'll see what I'm talking about. I would clandestinely try to antagonize antagonize an upheaval in Iran, all right? Secondly, I would also antagonize the different tribes, all right? There's different tribes out there of Islam. Believe it or not, Sharia and Sunni, all right? Both of them hate each other because both of them have a different interpretation of Islam. So if I was somebody that was, involved in CIA operations, I would go directly for that exploitation. I would go directly there and try to organize some type of a scheme to where these idiots would kill each other off, all right? I'm serious. Just kill each other off. And all you've got to do is, not trying to sound like some freaking disgusting Mossad agent over here, but plan some bombing at one of these sacred Sunni temple or the Sunni, what do they call these guys? The Sunni mosques, excuse me. All right? Bomb one of these Sunni mosques. And let me tell you something. The Sunni would respond horrifically against the Sharia. And before you know it, Sharia, Sunni, they're going to be kicking each other's ass. They're going to be killing each other. They're going to be doing it for Allah. You know what I mean? Let them kill each other, man. Let them kill each other to the point where they realize that, hey, maybe we shouldn't be down for Allah like this. Maybe we should be a peaceful people. That's right. Maybe we should be a peaceful people. That's what we need to do. We don't need to be doing Allah and then be killing each other for Allah. We have to do that. Shut up! I'm telling you, folks, we will never see world peace until humanity disregards the old world ideas. The old world ideas of religion, of political romanticism, of this idea of nationalism, culturalism, racism. All these isms I just mentioned have stained the halls of history with blood. It has provided nothing but perpetual strife for humanity, and why we continue to oblige ourselves to religious institutionalism, political romanticism, nationalism, culturalism, racism is beyond me, for Christ's sake. We need to not acknowledge these old, primitive, old world concepts. This is a new world, for Christ's sake. We're not some goddamn savage skinned tribes out here killing each other because we look like different colors. We're not at some stupid, dumb, uncivil, jungle-based, goddamn tribal-related piece of garbage. We are human beings. We are enlightened people. We have gone beyond design. We have conquered nature. We are exploring space, and we need to make the basis of humanity that knowledge and the progression of humanity as a whole. That's what should be the basis of humanity's existence, not this disgusting display that we're seeing in today's world. Not this disgusting complacency that we're witnessing today by allowing these bureaucrats to subjugate humanity and stagnate human progress. Jesus Christ. Implement chat room martial law. Implement chat room martial law. If you're bored, get out of here, you stupid morons. If you're bored, get out. I don't want you listening to me. You're a piece of trash if you're bored, all right? Get out. Get out if you're bored. You're a piece of crap, and I don't want you in here. Get out. All right? If you're bored, you're a useless waste of human being crap, and I want you out. So get out. I spit on you people that are bored. How about that? I spit on you people. You piece of crap. Anyway, we are now in the third and final hour of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. It's Baller Friday, baby. Let me tell you something. We're throwing some goddamn substance on the table, all right? But unfortunately, we got so many goddamn mindless, zombie-minded assholes that can't take what I'm telling them and use it to their everyday lives because they're not in control. They're not in control of their thoughts. They're not in control of themselves. They're not in control of their emotions, for Christ's sake. I mean, we heard today out of Utah, some stupid, disgusting, mongoloid-looking freak got busted because he was going to bomb his school. Why are they going into these dumbass extremes of, oh, I'm going to bomb my school. I'm going to shoot up I'm going to shoot. Why are they doing this? I'll tell you why, because they're not in control. Who's in control? The media. Who's in control? outside influence. Who's in control? The government. Because you have to remember, folks, your children are built by the government. They spent more time with the government than they do with their family. Yeah. I mean, don't you understand that they spend more time at school being told what to do, how to do it, what to think, what to say, how to answer, how to interpret? I mean, they're force-fed this political correctness. I mean, all these stupid, dumbass ideas that have literally asserted the absolute pussification of the American male out here. All right? That's what I'm saying, man. Jesus Christ. Anyway, once again, the Boko Haram vows to fight until Nigeria establishes Sharia law. But now I want to talk about something and probably dedicate the majority of the time to here. And I'm talking about a little bill called ACTA, you stupid idiots. All right? Now, what did I tell you on Wednesday when all you idiots were sitting here saying, I'm bored and bitching and moaning on Wednesday? What did I tell you idiots, huh? That you stupid losers aren't going to be able to have this virtual social pipeline any longer if you just sit there on your fat jelly ass, huh? That ACTA, the Anti-Counterfeit Trade Agreement, is just around the corner. Well, guess what? It just got signed, assholes. That's right. The Europeans have passed ACTA, for Christ's sake. I mean, at least in Poland, we had some Polish members of their parliament actually put on some anonymous masks and protest because they were not in agreement with this disgusting ACTA. And moreover, we had the Polish people rising up out there, all right, rising up saying that we don't want internet regulation. Let me tell you something right now, folks. I told you, all right? I told you that this was coming around the pike, and you people thought it was a big freaking joke. You thought it was a big freaking joke to sit, I'm just going to sit back and, I'm bored and I'm not going to do nothing. Well, you know what? Your complacency, you just sitting there not doing anything, you being some useless waste of human life, you contributed to the internet regulation. You contributed to what's happening here in Europe, and you're going to continue to contribute to the desecration of internet freedom. You stupid morons, it's your fault. It's your fault having this stupid, nonchalant attitude. It's your fault not being in control of your thoughts. It's your fault not being in control of who you are, for Christ's sake. That's allowing. You are allowing totalitarianism to be crept in. You're allowing it to happen. And let me tell you, the government's doing it fair and square. All right? I mean, if you are going to give them the pretext to allow them to be totalitarian, well, they are going to be totalitarian, you assholes. And that's what they're doing. I can't believe that you people can't see this, or you're too lazy, you're too stupid, whatever the case might be. But you know what? It's your fault now. I mean, all this totalitarianism is your fault. I mean, Ron Paul's son, the guy who's a senator out of Kentucky, was denied access to a plane because the man did not want to get a groin check by the TSA in North Carolina. Yeah. Yeah, this is the type of totalitarianism that is being creeped up upon the American people, and you people aren't doing anything about it. Because you're stupid. You know that? The majority of the American people are a bunch of ignorant pieces of trash. And you could put that on the freaking YouTube. You think I'd give a crap? Huh? You think I give a crap? The majority of the American public sucks. And you can quote me on that. All right? The majority of the American public sucks. Because they'd rather sit on their asses, watch the latest fruity-ass hop around an American Idol stage like they got a goddamn gerbil up their shit funnel, all right, as opposed to actually participating in their political duty of voting for these people that are supposed to be ruling over them. I mean, that's the whole purpose of democracy. You're supposed to elect the people that are supposed to be ruling over you. But if you have no care in the world about participating in the political system, if you have no care in the world about expressing your ideas, if you have no care in the world by making your voice amplified and heard by these damn bureaucrats, well then by God, you're going to see the type of consequence that you're witnessing right here before our very eyes in today's world. Jesus Christ. Anyway, once again, ACTA passed in Europe. And I want to hear what you have to say about it. 646-652-4869. And let me tell you, they're already implementing elements of ACTA right now in Europe. They're already blocking certain websites. I've already in contact with some of the people that I know out of Europe. They're blocking certain websites. They're blocking supposed copyright infringed websites. I'm not joking. This is serious business, dickheads. I know all you people want to think it's a big joke, for Christ's sake, but our internet freedom is just about being taken right from under us, and nobody gives two rats' asses. Nobody gives a crap about what's happening here, all right? So for all you losers that think, oh, I don't care, all I have to do is just continue to collect my government check and continue to eat bonbons and sit on my fat ass and chat on a computer. I don't care. I don't care. Yeah, well, you're not going to be able to chat on a computer, idiot. You're not going to be able to remain anonymous. An element of ACTA makes it illegal for you to be anonymous on any kind of open platform. You can't be anonymous on forum posts anymore. You can't be anonymous out there on Facebook anymore. You can't do it anymore. That's how they want the internet. There's going to be no anonymity anymore. Everybody's going to be exposed. Everybody's going to have their names exposed. It's ridiculous. And there's people in here that are saying, I don't care. I don't care. You want to know why you don't care? Because you're a useless piece of trash. And any attention towards your direction is positive attention. That's why you don't care. Because you have no freaking attention in your life. You're a useless piece of trash. You're somebody that has no kind of attention from your family, no type of attention from your friends, no type of attention from anybody. All right? That's why you don't care. All right? You're a useless piece of crap, and I don't understand why you're continuing to live on if you don't care. All right? I mean, if you're not going to participate in this civilization, kill yourself. All right? Do everybody a favor. We'll respect you that much more. All right? I mean, if you don't have any ambition, if you have no kind of pride, integrity whatsoever, then get the hell out of here, all right? Get out, all right? We need you to get out and make room for those of us that actually do care, all right? I'm serious. Now, look, people, go support suicide. Hey, I'm pro-suicide. I don't care. I'm pro-death penalty. I'm pro-assisted suicide. I'm pro-suicide. I'm pro-death. I'm for whatever makes the freeway flow faster. I could care less about these idiots that don't care about themselves. Huh? I mean, why in the hell should I sit here and care about people that don't care about themselves? I never understood that. Huh? Let them die off. I mean, they'd be doing the whole world a bit of good. I mean, that's the way nature runs. I mean, you take a look at any living organism on this planet. Take a look at any living organism on this planet, and every living organism has to kill and eat another living organism to sustain itself and to survive. So, whenever I hear about these people that are sitting here saying, I don't care, I'm just going to be some useless human being that does nothing and just sits on my fat ass and turns perfectly good food into shit, that's my only contribution. I think people like this need to be withered away. We shouldn't be sitting here supporting the sustenance of these people. The government shouldn't be giving these people entitlements so that they can live and produce. I mean, what I mean by produce, I'm talking about breed. All right, freaking breed, for Christ's sake. I mean, just like my mom always said, don't feed the stray animals, son, because they breed. And that's what's happening here in today's world, all right? We're sustaining entirely too many people that don't deserve to be sustained. I mean, remember, this is a world where people survive based upon their fittest attitude. Anyway, you people don't care about ACTA anyway. You don't care about ACTA. You know what I mean? Because let me tell you something. If you kids out there worldwide cared about ACTA, you would organize something that would shock the world, you know? You would do something that would show the world like, whoa, man, I mean, this is serious business. You know, like a walkout, you know? High schoolers, middle schoolers, just walking out of school. How about that? Huh? How about just walking out of school in protest of ACTA, for Christ's sake, because you, the young people, are going to be robbed of the freedom of information that those of us have had for a long period of time. I mean, you know, they actually walked out back in the 60s. Y'all remember this? Oh, yeah, they walked out back, you know, implement chat room martial law engineer, goddammit. You know, they actually did this in the 1969, early 70s, and they were actually rather effective in changing the way education, because at the time they were walking out based upon the discrepancy of education between those that were in affluent communities and those that weren't. And they actually changed the system there for a minute, you know, even though all those idiots that walked out ended up becoming bureaucrats. But this just goes to show you that organizing walkouts out of high schools and middle schools, believe it or not, this actually draws media attention. You know, I mean, the media will be interviewing you guys. And that's when you tell them, we're doing this because of ACTA. We're doing this because of internet regulation. We're doing this because the government continues to be totalitarian, and our generation, the high schoolers, the middle schools, our generation are going to be living in a brave new world when we want to live in freedom. I mean, I don't want to have freedom and liberty just being read in a freaking history book, for Christ's sake. I want to live it. And people are like, well, Ghost, I mean, you know, wouldn't I get in trouble? Won't I get in trouble if I, you know, walk out of school, for Christ's sake? You know, who cares if you get into trouble, all right? Who cares? All right? Why do you think that most schools are turning into Junkyard America? Huh? I mean, don't you agree that you see the same troublemakers in school, and yet you just can't seem to expel them anymore? You know, these people continue to come back to school. You know, they do the most ridiculous nonsense type of nonsense that should have anybody kicked out of school, but they continue coming back. They continue coming back. They continue coming back. Why does the school districts allow this to happen? Because the school districts depend on seats, on butts in the seats, for their goddamn payment. Do you understand that? Why do you think they're so big on freaking attendance? Huh? Why do you think they're always giving like, oh, look, he got perfect attendance, let's go give him a free pizza? Why do you think they get paid upon that, all right? And if you're not there in the seat at the time school bell rings, or you happen to walk out, the whole goddamn system is going to be shitting bricks because they're not going to get paid for that day. You understand? They're not going to get paid. They're not going to get expelled, you stupid morons. And if they get expelled, that means there's going to be less teachers in that school. And you know what? That's a great day as far as I'm concerned, because we need less bureaucrats in the education system. All right? We need less teachers. We need less administrators. All right? So, you know, if the kids get expelled, so what? All right? If they get expelled, so what? Just play games all day. That's what you want to do anyway. So who cares? You're going to play games all day? You know, mom and dad will just, I mean, who cares? Who cares? All right? And you people are like, oh, how can you talk that way about the teachers? Oh, yeah? You want to see what the teachers think about you pieces of crap? You want to see what the teachers think about everybody that they've ever educated? Here, you know, this is a guy, all right? I'm gonna play something here, all right? This is a guy by the name of Bob Shannon. Bob Shannon was the teachers union lawyer for a long, long period of time. I mean, there's like 3 different teachers unions, but this one's the main one. This one is the big one, all right? That's right, yeah, teachers all belong to unions. Believe it or not, teachers are the biggest union in America. Now, why should that concern you as a student? Because they're not there so that they can educate you, all right? They're there so that they can do the minimal amount of work as possible for the maximum amount of pay necessary. Do you understand? I mean, haven't you noticed that these teachers could give rat's ass? They do not care. They don't care. Now, where does that mentality of not actually caring about educating their children come from? Where does this idea come from? I'll show you where, all right? Listen to Bob Shannon in a union get-together, some union convention that they have on an annual basis here in 2007 or 2008. Listen to what he said about what the teachers' union's actual motives are, all right? Listen, this is the lawyer of the teachers' union, all right? He's talking to a whole bunch of teachers in this clip. Listen to what he says about what teachers are all about. Play it, engineer. Play that piece of crap.
And that brings me to my final and most important point, which is why, at least in my opinion, NEA and its affiliates are such effective advocates. Despite what some among us would like to believe, it is not because of our creative ideas. It is not because of the merit of our position.
Oh, really? Wow, okay.
It is not because we care about children.
Oh, you don't care about children?
It is not because we have a vision of a great public school for every child.
Well, then why are you doing it?
NEA and its affiliates are effective advocates because we have power.
Oh, did everybody hear that right there? Because we have power. Do you understand that? Because we have power. Not because of, we're teachers and we care about students. No, not because we're educators and care about the system. No. The reason the teachers' unions are there and the whole reason why the education system is set up for the teachers' unions is because they have power. All right? I want you to listen to one more time, and then we're moving on and we're going to something else. Play it one more time, engineer, so all these kids that are out there being subjected to Junkyard America and public education, this is the reason why you're subjected to Junkyard America and public education with two-bit asshole gangsters and dumbass half-witted jocks running the schools when it should be people running the schools on academic merit. All right? Here, play it one more time, engineer. This is why the people and the students of America are being flushed down the toilet. This is Bob Shannon, once again the teachers union lawyer, explaining the motivation of all teachers in America. Go ahead.
And that brings me to my final and most important point, which is why, at least in my opinion, NEA and its affiliates are such effective advocates. Despite what some among us would like to believe, it is not because of our creative ideas. It is not because of the merit of our positions. It is not because we care about children, and it is not because we have a vision of a great public school for every child. NEA and its affiliates are effective advocates because we have power. And we have power because there are more than 3.2 million people who are willing to pay us hundreds of millions of dollars in dues each year because they believe that we are the unions that can most effectively represent them. The unions that can protect their rights and advance their interests as education employees.
You're damn right. Listen to that. Shameless teachers, for Christ's sake. And if you don't think that's real, you look it up for yourself. It's on YouTube, all right? Put in NEA Bob Shannon. That's Chanin. Shannon. Bob Shannon. All right? He says that to a whole group of tens of thousands of teachers who get up in a standing ovation after he says that disgusting comment. All right? So, once again, I strongly encourage the young people, if you want to get political, why don't you walk out of the school and watch these dumb teachers shit bricks because their paycheck's going to be cut. Yeah, every time there's a missing student out of class, every time somebody's absent, the school doesn't get paid by the state. The school does not get paid by the state. So why don't you hit these teachers where that hurts? And why don't you organize a true walkout and just get the hell out of there and organize off campus somewhere else and see how serious the school district starts taking you, and not only the school district but the media. I guarantee you right now, you will be the talk of America if you organize a true walkout in this country. I guarantee it. Anyway, let me move on to another subject matter, all right? I'm sick and tired of talking all this. I'm sick and tired of talking all this shit to people, man. These people need to get up off their asses and do this crap themselves, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. Anyway, let me talk a little bit about how people are always bitching and moaning about, I ain't got the money, Ghost. I ain't got money, baby. I'm out here working, baby, but I ain't got no money, baby. Well, let me explain something to you, all right? All you people that are working and claiming that you're not making enough money to make ends meet, maybe, just maybe, if you would stop spending $5, $10 a latte, or, all these ridiculous extracurricular food outings and coffee outings and all this other crap, maybe you'd have a little bit more money in your goddamn pocket, you stupid milky liquor. And let me explain here, all right? According to a report here by the Accounting Principles, a unit of staffing services company of Adecco SA, found that U.S. workers spent more than $1,000 a year on coffee. $1,000 a year on coffee, all right? And another $2,000 a year on lunch. Yeah. I mean, are you kidding me? $1,000 on coffee, $2,000 on lunch. That's $3,000. You're literally shoving in your hole, and it's coming out in either excrement or urine. All right. I mean, that's literally you're literally pissing away $3,000 away. You're literally pissing away or shitting away $3,000 because I gotta have my coffee and I gotta have my latte. Stupid, man. Unfreaking believable. You know what I mean? And if you want to break this down into sexes, well, men, because, we need a lot of food because, we expound a lot of energy, for Christ's sake. $47 a week. Are you kidding me? That's not even tip money for me. But $47 a week people spend on lunch. That's men, all right? Men spend $47 a week. Women spend $27 a week on lunch. And the reason, there's a big discrepancy there. The reason women spend $27 a week on lunch is because they don't eat, all right? Women are trying to keep their bodies in shape so that they can keep their tails on the market to the highest bidder, all right? You know it and I know it. Come on. These broads that are trying to keep themselves skinny and get themselves voluptuous silicone boobs, they're out here wearing these short skirts and tight shirts. They're out there on the stroll looking for anybody that'll pay their car payment, pay their rent paid, whatever. So anyway, once again, you American people, you piss and moan about, I ain't got no money, baby. I ain't got no money. So you got to think, that's $1,000 a year in coffee, $2,000 a year in lunch, and on average, people spend an average of $1,500 a year on the commute to and from work. Yeah. So, do the math, all right? All right, that's $1,500 to and from work. That's gas on the commute, and mileage on the car, so on and so forth. That's $2,000 a year on lunch. And another $1,000 a year on coffee, for Christ's sake. So you're literally pissing away $4,500. Stupid. That's an average, of course. An average. It's not, some people spend more, some people spend less, but that's the average. Jesus Christ. And let me go on the same theme here for all you fast fooders out there that just eat nothing but McDonald's, all right? I know there's a lot of you young people out here that are, I don't like vegetables, and I don't like fruits, and I just eat nothing but McDonald's, and I like McDonald's McNuggets, and that's what I eat, and that's all I'm going to eat. Well, for you idiots that, eat nothing but chicken McNuggets, well, this story should interest you, all right? A 17-year-old British girl, all right, a factory worker named Stacey Irvine, was rushed to a hospital when she collapsed, struggling to breathe. During the exam, doctors were stunned to learn that Miss Irvine had never in her life eaten fruits or vegetables. Instead, she had eaten almost nothing but fast food chicken nuggets since she was 2 years old. You know, can you believe this crap? All right. I mean, it literally screwed up her arteries. All right, according to the doctor's reports out here. Right. All right. I mean, her tongue was swollen. She was diagnosed with anemia. She had a high salt intake that, increased her blood pressure. She was just completely decimated by eating nothing but freaking chicken nuggets. I mean, can you believe this crap? And for you people that are, here we go, I am lying. I'm like, here's the freaking story, jerk asses, all right? I hate you people, man. You people make me sick. You troll terrorists. I hope that all you people here implement chat room martial law. I hope all you people that are sitting here chatting a bunch of nonsense like, oh well, I think you're lying, and yeah. All you people that are doing that, I pray to God that you die a horrible death. I pray to God that you do, because you deserve it. You people deserve it. I hope you get cancer of the cock. I hope you get an inoperable tumor at the base of your spine. I hope that you get a brain tumor that makes you, grow a whole different lobe out of the side of your head. I mean, you understand? You people are stupid. You know what I mean? I mean, you people make me sick. All right? Jesus Christ. And last but not least, the Shorty Awards. Now, look, for you folks that are unaware, these goddamn... these people out here, they want me to, win this ridiculous Shorty Award, which is some ridiculous little shindig that's happening, in New York, or I don't know what the hell's going on. Anyway, I would like for people to stop voting for me on this Shorty Awards crap, all right? Please stop. And the reason is, folks, is because I don't want to go and accept the award. I don't want to go personally and accept it. All right. I mean, that means that I'd have to come out publicly, and I don't want to come out publicly. All right. I don't want to do it. I don't. All right. So, I mean, all you people that are voting for me, stop doing it. All right, please. All right. I'm not going to come out publicly. I'm not going to stop. Enough. All right. Enough. And another thing, I mean, I would have to hobnob with all those asshole Hollywood jerk dicks that I've been criticizing on this show the whole time, for Christ's sake. So, I mean, that's another thing I don't really want to, go and attend, because I don't want to hobnob all these freaking Hollywood jerk dicks that are a part of the content mafia. Jesus Christ. Anyway, for you folks that are interested, here it is. Just don't vote. Just look at all the tweets on this page, all right? There's the page. Just take a look at all the tweets. I mean, enough, all right? That's enough, all right? Anyway, that's enough. I mean, let's go ahead and get to everybody's favorite part of the broadcast, and I'm talking about Radio Graffiti! That's right, folks. I'm talking about Radio Graffiti, the part of the show where the spectators become a part of the spectacle. All you have to do is give me a call right now at 646-652-4869. And when I call on your area code or on your Skype name, you will have exactly 3 to 4 seconds to say whatever it is that's on your mind, baby. It's that simple, all right? It's that simple. So let's go ahead, let's take it to the top, and let's get to Radio Graffiti right now. 850 Radio Graffiti.
Suck.
Shut up. 512 Radio Graffiti. Freaking vibrator, for Christ's sake. 347 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, it's flavored cactus. Shove a flavored cactus up your ass.
Now, shut up, you stupid moron. How about the Action Pew Radio Graffiti?
Hey, how come every time I call, the stupid idiot taco guy gets on before me? I got some legitimate advice that I need.
All right, what's up?
I'm trying to build a website, but I'm having a problem. There's another website that has it patented. Now, this is an open source technology, but there's nothing I can do. It's bullshit. I fucking hate it. I know that I could rewrite their whole web page and release it for free, and everybody could take it, but I don't know what to do. What should I do?
I don't know. I think you maybe need to, maybe get another business model. 914 Radio Graffiti.
Oh, hey, Ghost. What's up? Flavor.
Shut up, asshole. All right, get out of here. El Foxo Loco Radio Graffiti.
Yeah, they call me John Conquest. I got a 15.5 right here between my legs. It's a little lonely. So come on over here and sit on it, huh?
God damn it. Let me tell you something. Stop it with that crap, all right? Enough of that crap. I heard that prank call. You people are using that. I look. Jesus Christ. I do one voice one time. One voice one time. Yeah. Hey, I'm Johnny Conquest. I got a 15.5-inch John Holmes. I do it one time, and you idiots are not only splicing the son of a bitch, but you're calling other shows with it, for Christ's sake, man. You're freaking out religious people with that particular splice, man. Jesus Christ, stop calling other shows with my voice. Stop it. I will end this broadcast. I'm not kidding you. I will end this broadcast. You idiots start calling up and utilizing my voice. I will stop this broadcast. As a matter of fact, my freaking contract with Blog Talk Radio is up after February. All right? Yeah, I actually paid the $250 a month, believe it or not. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, for you idiots, so that you could bash me, for Christ's sake. But I'm thinking that I may just end the son of a bitch if you people continue with this goddamn ridiculous prank calling and utilizing my voice. Do you understand that? I'm not joking. I'm not kidding, man. If you think I'm a joke, you think that I'm kidding, watch me, all right? Watch me. 336 Radio Graffiti.
Want to give a shout out to Gold the Fool. Ghost is PT Boomer, and we all know it.
Yeah, shut up, you stupid moron. 760 Radio Graffiti.
I've got a little willy. I put it in my mouth. Ruin my bum and organ start. Burn my willy. You're really your friend. For the book there with a willy hole in. Silly old
hell is that? Give me a break. 423 Radio Graffiti.
That's right, Ghost.
We can't even understand you. Your damn phone sucks. 754 Radio Graffiti. Penis. Yeah, okay, we get it. We get what you suck on. We get it. 520 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost. Sorry, she's dead, but I wish you'd listen to me. But
yeah, well, shut up, you stupid moron. 732 Radio Graffiti.
I think that Hitler didn't execute enough. We need camps for these disgusting wastes of life.
Yeah, shut up. That was a stupid, dumbass splice. 815, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, how you doing?
How's it going?
Hey, how you doing?
I already said I'm fine. 570, Radio Graffiti. Shut that shit off. 231, Radio Graffiti.
Hello, Mr. Melting Pot of Friendship. How are you?
I'm all right. 256, Radio Graffiti.
Penis.
Oh, Jesus Christ, you stupid fruits. 269, Radio Graffiti.
Fuck you!
We can't hear you. Can you say that one line? I mean, can you say it louder, for Christ's sake? We barely heard you there. What'd you say?
Fuck you!
Get closer to the phone or something, for Christ's sake. Where the hell are you at? You calling me from the crapper? Say it louder. We can't hear you here.
Oh, yeah, right. You can hear me.
We can't hear you. It must be the bitch voice that you got going on over there, you non-puberty having little prick. Can you say it a little louder?
Puberty, so you can shut the fuck up.
Can you say a little louder there, you fat little bastard? Can you say it a little louder? We can't hear you.
I'm in the fat America. Thank you.
We can't hear you, you fat ass. Can you speak up a little bit louder? We can't freaking hear you, you fat bastard! Oh, my God. Did you actually squeal, for Christ's sake? What are you, related to fucking Howard Dean? What the hell kind of a squeal was that? What the hell was that about?
What?
Oh, my God. Gosh, get this kid off. Get him off, for Christ's sake. Sick little kid. 571, Radio Graffiti.
Ghost man, what's up?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Stop puffing the magic dragon, will you? How about Bobby Windmill, Radio Graffiti?
Hey, Ghost. I know you're jealous of me because I have a real job and shit, but please apply for a job at Mr. Tuck.
I can't even understand you. Why don't you learn how to talk English there, you stupid milky liquor? Comrade Vladimir, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, I won Baller Friday Bingo. Let's go share the vodka together.
You know what that sounds like? That sounds like an ethnic minority that barely knows how to speak English, trying to speak English in an accent with a Russian. I mean, that was a bad. I mean, can you try to do that one more time there, Vladimir? That sounded pretty bad. Go ahead, one more time.
Ghost, I won Baller Friday Bingo. Let's go grab a vodka together.
Okay, all right. Hold on, just 1 second there, Vladimir, because I'm hearing a little bit of an ethnic twang there, so I'm thinking it's about time for everybody's favorite part of the broadcast. I'm talking about Guess the Minority. That's right, folks. It's Guess the Minority. It's everybody's favorite game. I definitely hear an ethnic twang in back of the put-on Russian accent that this idiot is putting forth. I want to hear from you. Go ahead and put your guesses on the screen. It's Guess the Minority. It's everybody's favorite game. What do you think about it? Go ahead and get back to the call, shall we? All right, let's get back to the call. Let's get back to the call, engineer! Oh, Jesus Christ. He likes this song. You know, the engineer loves this song, believe it or not. He always gets mad at me for, you know, turning it off beforehand. He loves the song, you know what I mean? I don't know what the hell it is. Oh, Jesus Christ. He used to love Rod Roddy, old engineer. He loved Rod Roddy. You remember Rod Roddy? Come on down! You're the next contestant on The Price is Right! So, you know, he's a big Rod Roddy fan. He loved Rod Roddy's jackets, old engineer. He loved Rod Roddy's jackets. So that's why. Isn't that right, engineer? See, he loves Rod Roddy, man. I don't know what. I mean, it's unfortunate that Rod Roddy had to get, rectum. Kill him, he had rectum cancer is what I'm saying. Poor bastard, he was always a gluttonous guy, and he had a colon cancer. So rest in peace, Rod Roddy. You know what I mean? The engineer loves you. Didn't you love him, engineer? Anyway, sorry about that, folks. I mean, I had to do that. The engineer, he loves the guy. You know what I mean? You can't deny the engineer here, all right? You can't deny the engineer. He's just a... Anyway, let's get back to... Vladimir, are you some kind of a Mexican? Vladimir, you're a Mexican, aren't you?
Of course not.
Nah, come on. You're a Mexican. Come on, stop. The freaking
Russian
accent is horrible.
You're going to have to accept the fact that you're wrong. I'm sorry, my friend.
The Russian accent is horrible. Please, we can hear the Mexican twang, for Christ's sake. It sounds like you're chewing on a chalupa right now. What the hell are you talking about?
You're lying to yourself and your viewers because you cannot stand to be wrong, just like how you are with the market.
Now, look, that's a horrible Russian accent, buddy. You're falling out of it in mid-conversation. Stop it, all right? Just go ahead and talk with your regular Mexican twang, all right? We all want to hear it.
I'm sorry to disappoint you guys, but seriously...
Yeah, shut up. You're not a stupid cockeyed Russian, for Christ's sake. You're chewing on a chalupa. What the hell are you talking about? Get him off! Get him off! He's chewing on a chalupa right now. What the hell are you talking about? 347 Radio Graffiti. Turn that crap down, asshole. 858 Radio Graffiti.
You're a fucking faggot, bitch.
You're calling me that with that fruity-ass voice there, Fruity McFaggins? You're going to hang up. Why are you going to hang up? Call him back, engineer. I'm not going to let that fruit bowl sit there and just kind of, you can't sit there and want to hang up. Call him back, engineer. A bitch.
Hello?
Hey, what's your problem? What the hell were you saying again there, boy?
You're a fucking faggot piece of shit and a fucking bigot. That's what you are.
Well, then why are you sounding fruitier than a box of Fruit Loops?
Oh, you're the fucking fruit boy. You're talking about gay sex all the time, dude. I mean, look at you. You're just
listen
such a
to
faggot.
your voice, man. Listen to your voice. Were you raised by just your mammy?
You always use that against somebody, huh? No, I had a mom and dad.
It's the truth.
You're stupid, okay? You're stupid.
Oh,
You're the fucking
I hit a
bigot.
nerve with this fruit. Listen, I hit a nerve. I better have hit a nerve with your little fruity ass. Screw you and screw your dick whore single mother. Screw your dick whore single mother.
Oh, you want to kick your ass? I can fucking stop all over you, bitch.
Put that damn dish rag whore mother on the mic right now. I want to
All
talk
right,
to that stupid skank.
fine. I owe you that
stupid
much.
skankosaurus. Put her on.
Hello.
Yeah, that's what I thought. How about if I just give your number out so everybody can go give you a call? How about that?
That would be illegal, sir.
No, that's illegal, huh? Oh, you can call me and prank call me all you want to, but you don't want the recourse? What, are you afraid? You scared?
No, it's because you're a dumbass. When you let your phone number be given out to other people.
858-357-1235. Go shove it up your ass, all right? You stupid son of a bitch. You ain't going to call me up and prank call me and say goddamn gay derogatory statements. You're not going to sit over here and make racial comments. You're not going to sit over here and do this shit to me and say, oh, look, you can't do nothing. Well, shove it up your ass. Like I'm scared or something. Like I'm scared of your stupid little fruit bowl ass. I hope they call you all night. I hope they talk to your mother and tell them what type of nefarious crap that you're partaking in while she's at the bar getting Alabama black snake. You stupid son of a bitch. 508 Radio Graffiti. You know, all of a sudden everybody's going to get quiet all of a sudden, for Christ's sake. Look, I don't care what the hell you do. Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't care if you call me up. You could sit here and play your little stupid dumbass clips. You could talk all the crap you want. Don't sit here, mouth off to me as if you're serious, mouth off to me with racial and sexual derogatory comments and not expect some recourse, for Christ's sake. You stupid little pompous prick. That would be illegal. Say, well, fucking shove it up your ass. How about that? Shove it up your ass. The whole goddamn internet's going to be regulated anyway, so shove it up your ass. Anyway. Who else do we got going on over here, man? God damn it, these people are pissing me off. How about Alpha Unit, Radio Graffiti?
Get comfortable while I warm up the neurotoxin emitters. Oh, I'm gonna...
Shut up, all right? What are you, supposed to be Stephen Hawking's main squeeze or something, huh? Is that it? Jesus Christ. 205, Radio Graffiti. Penis. Now, here's this idiot again. Shut up. 818, Radio Graffiti. Now, he freaking Helen Keller deaf you. 502, Radio Graffiti.
I like my cruise ships, so I like my whiskey on the rocks.
Oh, that's horrible, you asshole. You know, what a jerk. You know, what a real jerk, for Christ's sake. You know that? What a real jerk dick you are. 936, Radio Graffiti.
Go, Street Fighter 2 is for scrubs. I mean, like,
What are you, a lazy tongue prick or what? What do you got, one of them relaxed brains or something? Jesus Christ. 559, Radio Graffiti.
There you go. So I'd like to give a shout-out to Jay, Dark Razors, Connor, Jerry Sandusky, the engineer, your granny, your mother, your...
Yeah, shove it up your ass, all right? You're lucky this ain't no damn bar room. I'd give you a bitch slap and you'd be like, I'm sorry, Ghost, I'm sorry. Yeah, you look sorry. 920, Radio Graffiti.
Hail, Ghostler.
Son of a bitch. Stop calling me Ghostler, all right? There's nothing funny about that. That guy was an evil prick. And for you to be comparing me to that stupid, disgusting scumbag is a disrespect. It's besmirching my show, and I don't appreciate it. 206, Radio Graffiti.
Engineer, God damn it, Bill, you getting off on that crap or what?
That feels a lot better, though, you know what I mean? And, you know, more power to you. As a matter of fact, cheers to the homosexual, the lesbian, and the transtestical capitalist. Cheers, man, all right? what's that supposed to mean, huh? What's that supposed to mean? Huh? All of a sudden, people are anti-gay all of a sudden. You see, people think that because, I call some people some, fruit bowls and, pink team players and ass pumpers and all this other crap, that I'm supposed to be, homophobic or anti-homosexual? Absolutely not. Are you kidding me? I mean, I'm actually trying to tell the homosexuals that, hey, you're paying too much taxes. All right? You should not be sitting here paying for these breeders that are shitting out children like it's going out of style, like it's big business, while you, as an independent homosexual worker, are getting taxed 40% freaking. All right? So for all you homosexuals that are looking past all the rhetoric, and it's all tongue-in-cheek rhetoric, no offense and no pun intended for you fruit bowls, but you need to realize that you are being overtaxed, and maybe you should start voting for your financial interest as opposed to being bamboozled by these rhetorical idiots that have given you nothing but the damn riot act, the liberal regime. We've got area code 630, Radio Graffiti.
Hello, Alex Jones.
Now, shut up. I'm not Alex Jones, you asshole. 224, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, is this Alex Jones?
Shut up! I'm not Alex Jones! Shut up! 204, Radio Graffiti.
I have a bunch of kids locked up in my basement, Alex Jones.
Jesus Christ, these sons of... Screw all you people calling me that pet, fat, pot-bellied bastard Alex Jones! Screw all you people! I'm not freaking Alex Jones. I am Ghost from True Capitalist Radio, and don't you ever forget it. Jesus Christ. Give me the mic. Bring that mic here. Give me that mic. You people are scumbags, man. Genuine scumbags. Jesus Christ. Another wizard, Radio Graffiti.
I sit down when I pee. There's nothing that crazy about me. I'm just taking a whiz. Mind your own biz. Why is everybody always staring at me?
Hey, bro, I gotta go. Let me through. I gotta go, number 2.
No can do. I'm taking a pee. Sitting on the loo, having a good long wee.
Are you sitting down?
I'm sitting down.
And you're not making brown?
I'm not making brown.
Are you making iced tea?
Just lemonade.
But are you sitting down?
I'm sitting down.
Why don't you stand like a regular man? Then you can pee in the urinal can.
If you really want to know why I'm sitting strong, I just can't stand touching my dong.
Ah, get this sick son of a bitches. I mean, we got songs promoting men sitting down to take a piss, for Christ's sake. We got songs promoting sitting down and taking a piss. Oh my God, this is just disgusting, man. Give me the freaking mic. Give me a freaking mic, man. This is freaking horrible, man. Hey, stop voting for the Shorty Awards, all right? Stop voting, all right? Stop it. Look at these people in the chat room. Look, he's already 10th. Come on, guys. Stop it, all right? I don't want to go public. Do you understand that? I don't want to go public. Just leave me alone already. God damn it, leave me alone. Jesus Christ. Prankster Pinkie Pie, Radio Graffiti. I am Rainbow Dash, a sexual slave. Oh, yeah. With chains in a basement. I'm not joking. I'm sporting a cockroach. Shut up, you sick brony bastard. Jesus Christ. 941 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost Man, I got a joke for you. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
I don't know, but I raped your grandma's asshole.
Bam, 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 bam. Lame. 205 Radio Graffiti. God damn this stupid idiot. Can you shove it up your ass already? Jesus Christ. 347 Radio Graffiti. Now you're taking too long, you stupid moron. 517 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, I want to give a shout out to everyone out there, and I want you to know that these troll terrorists are fucking faggots, and you need to stop trolling broadcast. You're host with a great message, and I hope you keep doing it.
Hey, man, thanks a lot. I appreciate it, man. How about 614? What's up, Radio Graffiti?
Ghost, maybe at Love's Truck Stop in Amarillo, Texas. We can rent out a shower stall together. It'd be totally the shit. Oh, my.
Jesus Christ. I want to that truck stop shit stall? Is that what you said? A truck stop shit stall? God damn it, you're sick. You people are sick out there, man. You're sick in the head. There's something wrong up there. There's not enough synapses sparking in your minimalistic heads out there. There's something wrong with you people. Give me the freaking mind, for Christ's sake. Every freaking day, man, that guy. Every freaking day, that guy. Oh, my. And every freaking day. God damn it. 707 Radio Graffiti. 804 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, man, how's it going?
It's not going too good. 716 Radio Graffiti.
All you kids need to wake the fuck up before there is no internet. Happy baller.
Hey, thanks a lot. Happy Baller Friday to you. Hey, I hope they listen, but they're not. You know, they're going to be sitting there counting the dingleberries in their ass hairs. 817 Radio Graffiti. Oh, Jesus Christ. 781 Radio Graffiti.
Ghost and tumbleweed sitting in a tree. Kissing. First comes love, then comes marriage, then comes the hair-bone and a hover-out.
Yeah, shut up, you stupid moron, all right? And leave Suspicious Tumbleweed alone, you stupid assholes. All right, you're just haters, all right? That's all you are. You're just haters because he actually has a social life, and you idiots are stuck here 24/7, all right? 336 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost.
What?
Yeah, I'm Jake. My friend Michael here made that AIDS remix of you. You want to talk to him?
Your what? I didn't hear. What'd you say again?
The AIDS remix, you know. Yeah, bad enchilada and got the AIDS. That one?
Yeah, you did that, huh? Yeah, that was you?
No, not me. No, I did it, man.
Oh, yeah? I mean, are you proud of yourself? Huh? Did that make you feel good inside? Did it make you good in the leg or something?
Hell yeah, listen to what I'm making right now.
All right, capitalism is over. All right, I want to be under your control. I want to be your slave. Shut up, you stupid asshole, all right? Go shove it up your ass. Let me tell you something right now. You're lucky. You're lucky this ain't a damn bar room because I'd be beating both of your asses into dog meat. And you know it, and I know it, and everybody in this goddamn room knows it, so who the hell we BSing? 937 Radio Graffiti. I'm glad my granny is dead. Shut up. I dare said that, you spliced pricks. Shut up. 574 Radio Graffiti.
It's dangerous, my little man.
Shut up, you stupid, dumbass Russian wannabe freaking piece of crap. Who the hell else? Do we got anybody else here? Is there anybody that's worth a crap here? Hey, here's Suspicious Tumbleweed, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, what's going on, Ghost?
How's it going, man? What's up with all the hater raid going your way, man? What's up with all these assholes?
I'm not sure, but I'm actually babysitting this one kid right now, and he keeps using the phones for some reason. I need to tell you about his mother, for Christ's sake. It's exactly what you keep describing. She drops him off and goes to Applebee's, and here, I think he wants to talk to you. Hold on. Here.
Hey, what's
hello?
It's Asho.
What?
It's Asho.
Asho, what are you doing there with Suspicious Tumbleweed, for Christ's sake? What, is she taking care of you or something? What is this crap? What's going on with this crap? Hey, Asho, are you there with Suspicious Tumbleweed? What are you doing?
Yes, she's babysitting me.
Oh, my God. I mean, what are you, changing this diaper or something there, Suspicious Tumbleweed? What's going on here?
I don't know, man. He keeps on, jacking all the phones, going all over the place. I don't know who the hell he's calling. Probably you, for Christ's sake.
Jesus Christ. I mean, Jesus Christ, that bean and cheek Justin Bieber Mexican kid's over there with Suspicious... Jesus! God damn it! Can that kid chew on a rubber tortilla already, for Christ's sake? God damn it! Jesus Christ. Give me the mic. We ain't got much time. Freaking mic, for Christ's sake, because we ain't got much time. We ain't got much time. Let's take some calls here, because we're almost out of time here. It's Baller Friday. Exara Hawks, Radio Graffiti. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, hero and a half shell, turtle power. Anyway, thanks a lot, Exara Hawks. That's once again the TCR Pianist, the true capitalist radio pianist. 732 Radio Graffiti.
Is this Alex Jones?
Nah, shut up, you lispy little prick. Who else do we got? 617 Radio Graffiti.
Brian, go ahead. I'm sorry, in Austin, Texas.
I'm a goddamn racist. I'm a freaking racist, man. Spreading around like wild.
I can't. Listen, I got to go home. There's got to be a way out of this contract early. I'm ready to go. You don't understand.
Are you kidding me?
I'm reading the paper. They're going to negotiate with me, and Mel's got the upper hand, and this one.
Are you kidding me? You called Howard Stern? You called freaking Howard Stern for... Hey, Howard! You called Howard Stern with my goddamn voice, for Christ's sake? Hey, Howard, why don't you go ahead and rip up your contract? Get out of radio! Get out of radio, Howard! And make room for some real radio! Some real radio personality, you old windbag! You...
Boar's Head is bringing a slice of Japan to the deli. Introducing Boar's Head Ichiban Teriyaki-style chicken. Tender, slow-roasted chicken breast, coated in our signature teriyaki glaze, where ginger, garlic, and a hint of brown sugar meet for a flavor that's both sweet and savory. New Boar's Head Ichiban Teriyaki-style chicken. The bold flavor of Japan. Now at the deli. Only from Boar's Head. Compromise elsewhere.